Good evening everybody. I hope you're doing well this fine Tuesday evening. Lovely to have you all here. Let me swap on over to the regular scene. There we go. We do have a cookie cam tonight. She's all curled up on the bed, so I didn't want to disturb her. So I moved this Oreo's camera over to the right spot. So good evening all. I hope you're having a lovely lovely week so far. Every day seems like a weekend at the moment. It's all a bit bizarre. Your prize in Discord, right, as I posted. All right, okay, let me just go through. Mr. Tessie, good evening to you. Drizzling Rose, Metcat, Andy Magyar, the dudes here. Hi Brian, Mushy's here, good evening to you. Creepachu, didn't know, I think seen the pre-stream video before. Yeah, I really enjoyed making that one. I'd like to do more where I do the whole rotation of the planet. That's another 3D project I have in the list of things to do, certainly. Rodrigo, good evening to you, and Jeannie. Thank you, Jeannie, as well. And Technaro, good evening to you, and Hamish. And Sonic Astro, good evening to you. And tonight will be a good evening. Halo 3 on the Master Chief Collection is here. Oh, very nice. And you're going to play it on with some friends in about 10 to 15 minutes. Very nice. Very nice to do. That sounds like fun. I've never really played Halo, other than maybe the first one when it was first on the Xbox, just for a little bit, for kind of like professional interests' sake at the time, because I was in game development at the time. Other than that, I barely played it. And Iverlox, good evening to you. And the Cow King, long time no hit, lovely to have you here. And Tegnara coming in 10 months, wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for your kind support, I really do appreciate it. I have a whole load of emotes in for you, thank you so much indeed. And I also notice we need to sort Mushy out as well, so bear with me one moment, I'll sort that out. There we go, got that. Oh, that's interesting. You can do it in multiples. Okay, I'll do the one for now. That's something I can think about for the future. There we go, hold on one moment. Get that through, and then we'll have everything sorted. There we go. And that's in. And close that, and close that. There we go. Oh, now I can't see the text. My small eyes can't read that at all. There we go. So thank you. Thank you first, Technaro. There we go. And who else do we have there? Is that Toyark? Toyark? Yes. You just installed TSM 4.10 beta. Oh, excellent. How are you finding it? Silent Mouse, good evening to you. Did you miss anything in the last week or so? Well, we do have, as of the past couple of hours, TSM 4.10 has gone officially into beta. So if you were signed up for it, hopefully you're lucky enough to be able to get in. If you were a premium member, then you should be able to get an automatic invite on that one anyway. Hold on, let me just see. I've just missed loads of stuff. No problem, Mushy. Good evening, Lizard as well. Mushy's got the beta as well. Oh, fantastic! I'm really looking forward to hearing what everyone thinks about it. And scanning the auction house on the gathering task list, correct amounts of materials is auto-populated. Yes, really nice that real Ginny, isn't it? I haven't tested it out yet, but installed before tuning into the stream. Someone told me I would love to do your Keystone because it's my favourite dungeon, Underrot. I love the design of Underrot. I think the visuals of it are fantastic. Definitely up there in terms of dungeon design. And VLA Flip, good evening to you. And Edwards, good evening to you. Just got into the stream. How's it going today? It's going very well, thank you very much. Lovely to have you here. And we've got Gumdrops in as well. Fantastic. You can answer all of our TSM teething woes that we might have as we just get into beta. I haven't tested it myself yet, as I transferred over the client over to the beta client. So hopefully everything will work. Of course it will. It'll all work fine. It's not going to be a LIFO system, certainly. That's for sure. And Cratey, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Did I follow up on a tip you gave me about Ember Silk? I didn't, unfortunately, VLA Flip. I've been so busy this week. Anytime you've seen me online at the moment, I've been recording footage for my next video. It's taking me a lot longer than I anticipated to get all the footage together. So I've got a whole realm of 10 characters that I've just been throwing in different places, and so I've got no idea where I'm going to leave them. And we'll find out today. I'm in lots of different places at the moment. You can see Samadan is here, sat in the Alliance section, for reasons. Really great job done with Gumdrops and the team all these years, man. It has been absolutely amazing. I think TSM 4.10 is phenomenal in terms of what it brings now. It's really brought together the whole changes in TSM, and it's so much more rounded out, so much sort of sleeker and slicker. Definitely, so they've done a fantastic job on it, certainly. I'm going to run through the instructions to download it now. I just went through the app. I'm assuming that was the best way for me to do it. The sniper at the moment, I believe, is currently still disabled until such time as conversations with Blizzard and the TSM team decides to re-enable it, I believe. Let me just check. Oh no, it is up at the moment. That wasn't there on the alpha version, so it is potentially working. I haven't tested it myself yet, so we'll have a look at that. You've got this new icon here, which tells you the TSM desktop app status. So it was synced 13 minutes and 10 seconds ago, and it tells you how old the realm data is. So that's a new nice little addition there. And then we've got our total gold here, just over 1 million at the moment, so that's a really good start. So everything is looking. Let's have a look in the actual TSM. So we're on 02C, it would seem, and let's just make this a little bit bigger so I can see my graph of gold that's been going down and down and down over the while. It looks a little strange at the moment. Where are we at the moment? Yeah, just over 1 million at the moment. There we go. Thanks to Una, and thanks so much for the lovely t-shirt and mug. Your husband bought it for you, and has finally arrived. Oh, fantastic! How is it? Does it fit all right? And does it look all right? I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, the app itself does all of the updating itself. It should be. Samadan merch is the best. Thank you, Gumdrops. It's so kind of you to say so. I need to go back into the office and pick up my mug, so it's still in the office, unfortunately. I've got a few more possessions I need to go back and pick up at some point when I've decided to brave the trains into London. Haven't quite got there yet. And let's get myself over to a nice, quiet auction house, though we don't need it with the Brutosaur. I do like to go to my favourite haunt here, and we do have a Brutosaur waiting just outside for us as well, so we can check the mail, relist all our auctions on, because I have barely been on this week so far, so it'll be nice to just check everything out, go through my usual goal routines to get everything relisted on. We'll start with that now, and then we'll get everything else going through from there. Mullins 1985, thank you so much for the follow. It's T-shirts with an S, I believe. Hold on, T-shirts. There we go. That's the QWERTY one, Silent Mouse. I should actually change that to just QWERTY. I think that should work quite nicely. There we go. Jackson, how are you, Jack? Have you got the beta? How are you finding it? Everything all sorted and set up for you, hopefully. Let me just, I might as well get my own Brutosaur here. Park a second one in the list, and then I'll just start posting things on whilst everyone's coming in, just so we can get some auctions on and then decide what we're going to do a bit later in the stream. But the main things, obviously, the big news being TSM 4.10 beta is out. So if you haven't got it and you do want to get it as soon as possible, you can always sign up for the TSM Premium, and then you'll get access that way. And if you do want to use TSM Premium, I do have an affiliate link, which is TSM, which is this one here, and that way both me and the TSM team will benefit from your support, which we both very much appreciate. Or one with a first. Yeah, that could work. Merch or something like that, or something like that, I think. At least one free lifetime tier 3 sub to give to bots. Can you really, Gumdrops? I didn't realise that. That's very handy. I'll go and I'll look into that after the stream. I'll definitely do that one, certainly. Hold on, let me just scroll up. I missed a few things. There we go. Mitty, good evening to you. And what else have I missed here? We've got been a very long day at work. Your brain was taking a while to catch up. You got 4.10 now. Oh, fantastic, Edwards. I hope you find it all pretty amazing as we've been investigating it during the alpha. And Kripachu, do you have any advice for someone who wants a long boy before Shadowlands but doesn't have the attention span to devote to levelling professions? It's like Pikachu but Creepachu, but the first syllable is creep. I like the name Creepachu. I would suggest if you don't want to do professions, then your best bet would be probably either if you're into the risky end of gold making, flipping materials and BOEs and things like that, have varying levels of success depending on your knowledge of the market. The other thing you could possibly look at is things like just regular raw gold farms and things like that, which will be basically, you farm out for things and either put them on the auction house, or you farm things for literal raw gold and earn your gold that way. Oh, what's that one? I'll have a look at this one. Let me just click on that. Let that come through. You can see your full gold making journey on one screen. So this is Edward's gold making journey. I think every gold maker should have a drop like this, certainly. That's fantastic. I like that. I think that should work quite well. I think with mine, how's mine at the moment actually? Let me just bring that up. There we go. And yeah, I don't have my, that's interesting. Where's the all one gone? There we go. There's my drop registered from the last one. So there we go, from 4.8, just slightly shy, and then straight down to 0 practically. That's the ones you want to see, definitely. Pretty consistent curve. It was very nice. I was doing quite well here on this point, and then it's kind of been a very sporadic since lots of things have come out. I've been buying tokens and things like that. What else did I miss there? Your second invincible drop yesterday. Cousin was happy to take it. Oh, excellent. I'm Sinister. I've never had an invincible drop. I've never tried for it though, but congratulations twice on that one. Only 300k short from the Longboy crate. Oh, that's so close. Hopefully you'll get it very soon. You can do it, certainly. And is that Twakilol or Twakilol? Twakilol. Good evening to you. Can I ask what my suggestion is for a mech cost for spare parts for the Big Mech cooking recipe? It all depends on the amount of time it takes you to get some. So say you did a spare parts farm and you got 600 over an hour or something like that. You could probably price that at whatever you think is a reasonable gold per hour, like 10,000. Divide that by the 600 and use that as your figure. Or I think what I ended up doing was having a look. Let me go wrong window. Let me go to my cooking and go to my reports, materials. I can't remember what I ended up putting in. I put a 1 gold fixed price for mine in the end, I think. That seemed to reflect what I was doing at the time. So it reflected some amount of work involved, basically. So it's trying to value your time at a figure, really. It depends on what you're doing and how often you're doing it, really. What was the other thing I was thinking of? It'll come back to me, I'm sure. There was something else I was going to say. Got a card of omens with 3,000. Excellent, fantastic. You got your head of the curve mount last night. Was your first one ever? Oh, congratulations, Jeannie. That's fantastic. I've never been in a raiding guild, so I've got no idea. But it does seem to be like something that takes quite a lot of effort and hard work to do. So congratulations on that one, certainly. Right, can I get the euro place? Okay. Token prices are way too high. 180,000 gold a month. Is it really? Let's have a look. Yeah, 180 is too high at the moment. If it gets back down to 170, that'll be much better, definitely. You have is 30 divided by min buyout of... what are those two item numbers? Divided by 185, going to the price of the items for the turn-in. Ah, right, okay, the Rotini. That's quite a nice figure to use. And Camby Samet, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. 180k high. I can still remember when it was 350k in Legion. Yes, I remember those times, Jack. It was very high. Yes, that was it. That's what I remembered. So the big thing for those of you who are moving over from into the TSM 4.10 beta is the biggest change is going to be if you use average buy and smart average buy. So no longer is in the settings under here, under accounting, there's no longer a use smart averages for smart average buy. So your average buy that you had been using will now be average over the history of all of your data. So it may not use smart average buy, so you'll have to go through and change any of your operations and things that use average buy and change them all over to smart average buy. So that was the big thing that I had to change specifically to make my operations work. But then that's because I use smart average buy quite a lot in my operations. So if you have moved over, do remember that. You buy tokens for in-game gold, your best farm yet. That is true. Why TSM crafting module doesn't have info on how many there is currently on the auction house posted by other users. I imagine that would probably be a bit too much information to have at this time. It's not something the way the crafting window works in my head is it's all about your profit margins, not really about how much competition you have. I think you'd have to think about it a very different way if you wanted to see how many were on. That would be when you'd be using something more like a shopping scan to look at the market and see where the gaps are, and then decide to craft from them, perhaps. Drake's Leather Bladder is in your guild bank. I'll transfer the guild at midnight my time. Oh, fantastic, Silent Mouse. If you want to cash on delivery anything over to me, I'll be more than happy to take it off your hands. We've got 300 characters in the community. Oh, fantastic, Jack. That's really nice to see it sort of thriving and working. Have you posted it in recently? If you haven't, please go ahead and post up about the Alliance EU community. And Jiaojin 2020, thank you very much for the follow. I heard Gumdrops giving away beta invites here. You'll have to speak very nicely to Gumdrops. I'm not on the TSM team, so I can only... speak from a user's experience from that point of view. There we go. Thank you, Jack. So yes, I also carry on with posting things on here. I'm just remiss going through everything now. Let's get these all things posted on for the moment. Love the Stormwind colour scheme. Big fan. Obviously, Metget. Yeah, I haven't really played with the different colour schemes too much at the moment. I'm quite happy with the dark thing we have here, the default one. I'm posting these on. I should really keep an eye on my my prices for the moment, just to make sure I catch anything too strange. Rich purple silk shirts at 3,000. That looks fine. A few other things coming in a bit cheaper there. Let's go through everything else and deal with those for the moment. Did you hear a giveaway for TSM Beta? So you can swoop in with that one, like the BlizzCon ticket giveaway. Did you win that one, Genie? Well, if you haven't, if you want some goodies, head on over to the Reddit and enter into the competition that's going on then for 100,000 Reddit members. Gumdrops posted on that, and there's a Shadowlands Alpha giveaway in that one. So I would definitely recommend anyone goes over and signs up for that one. on Drizzling's stream the other day, and someone in chat mentioned something interesting he didn't consider, in that the longboy may actually have contributed somewhat to inflation, because all the raw gold farms that people have done it in order to save up for it, and all those who miss their mark will dump all their gold when it becomes 16. I think so. I think there's definitely been a much greater interest in people trying to get gold. Although that said, it is a lot harder to get the gold in BFA than it is in Legion. How do we need to handle the sales? You'd affect the markets if you posted everything in one go. You don't want to break the terms of... Would it break the... I guess if you are affecting the markets too much, I would say do it... I mean, you'd be breaking your own markets, really. I would basically just ease things in at the prices that they're at, and just see what you can sell at the times that it comes through, and not necessarily flood the market with huge walls of goods. Would be how I would handle it, and spread it out over maybe even a month or two. Would love to join, but don't have a Reddit Karma, and been following for a long time. Oh right, do you need a certain amount of Reddit Karma? I hadn't realised that. Right, let's go through, and we'll go through here, and we'll post everything on. Let's try and read chance with Sapo on Twitter. Is that an I or an L? Is that Lazon W or Iazon W? But thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Today's a good day. New phone, new watch, and the best of them all, TSM 4.10. That's fantastic. That is a good day indeed, Edwards. Right, that lot is all posted on. Then get the next batch ready to go through. A little bit of gold at the bottom here, 8,000 gold, nothing massive. Again, like I said earlier, I've not really played at all constructively since last stream on Sunday, so this is literally just a straight cancel scan. Not a cancel scan, a straight expire of everything. Got a few different things in there, so let's do another of the great things. The tooltip here, open without money. Just click, hold control down, and that all comes through. I'll leave the gold here for the moment, and we'll open that up on Sunday. Let's go through everything else. 87,000 deep sea satin, 3,000 embroidered deep sea satin, and 20,000 coarse leather. Guess you need to take it. Guess you need to take it slow. That is a lot. I don't know if the markets on Shadow Song can actually handle that kind of quantity. I don't know how much it would get consumed. If you have an account, just make a post. People are upvoting each other. Ah, right, okay. That's how it works, is it, Gumdrops? Cool, thank you for sharing that one. I'm glad gold source has got nerfs, except for maniacs at Drizzling Roads. With 50 characters, people cannot make much gold by AFKing in the garrison. That is true. I mean, you have to put the hard work in to be able to get the work at the end, as it were. Sissy, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. You got the enchanting tools of the trade. Ah, fantastic. So you're on to your next stage for your enchanting. Want to ask me, can you make a copy of your Miro board? You haven't found a button to make it for backup and Shadowlands beta reasons. Yes, you should be able to make a copy of it. If nothing else, select all the stuff that's in there, select everything that's in there, and do a Control-C copy, I believe you can. But you should be able to export it out into another Miro board as well, because you can have 3 Miro boards with the free version, so that should be alright. The rule is just there to prevent people making new accounts to enter. That makes perfect sense. Forgot the kappa. All important context, isn't it, Neville? Right, let me just check my auctions. Got everything on. I imagine we might have a little bit of a restock to do here. Let's have a look. And yes, we've got a few different things here. Seals, enchants, quite a lot of tailoring here. A lot of shirts coming through, interestingly. 197,000, I'm not sure that's accurate. And what is saying that's going to be a large one? I don't see anything that's massive here on the profit. There we go. Imbued silkweave bag. That's the culprit at 191,000 potential profit. I'm not going to sell it for that price again. But we do need, if we're going to do that, we need Blood of Sargeras, so I'll check that first before I go and do anything else, just in case there's an invasion on. That's interesting. And what have we got on today? I see no bloods. There's a 2 there, but nothing else that's useful for a Blood of Sargeras. Let's have a look down here. Order resources. There's just a 2x2 Blood of Sargeras, so maybe not on that front. And Kreldru, thank you so much for the follow. Beater is pretty and easy on the eyes. It is very much so, calking. It's just so much nicer to use. You have updated and gotten that ad. Do you see my question? Let me scroll further up. That was, can you make a copy of your Mario board? Yes, you should be able to, Drizzling Road. Rykin 2048, it's going very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? Happy days. Good to have you here. Is that Queldrew? I think I've pronounced that right. With AO instead of OI, it works better against Italians. Oh, right, okay. Kreldrew. Okay, that works. Thank you for the clarification. So looking at this, I'm not going to do the imbued silkweave bag. We'll take that off the list. Everything else looks like it would be fine. Can we do a gathering on this? So let's say select all on this. Oh, actually, gumdrops. I'll need to remember to put this in into the feedback. But whilst you're here, and if I remember, so one of the things that I would like on the gathering window is first the select all to be default to on. That would be really handy when you've got 3 professions like this. And the other thing is to be able to move these around and click and drag one from the other, the different sources, like you can with the new operations when you've got multiple operations. That would be really nice to be able to click and drag and change the order of these. As a couple of quality of life things. If I remember, I'll pop that in the Discord as feedback on that one. But I thought whilst I was here and I remembered it, that would be very useful. Lots of this is from the task list, so I'll go through here. I'll open that. I'll craft that one. When it comes to map prices, what do I do for Expulsum? I have a very long and interesting thread all about that, Rykin. For my Expulsum, I use the tie spray bracer shuffle, and if you have a look at my spreadsheet and accompanying video that's in a link to which is in the spreadsheet, that will give you all the information for the bracer shuffle and how I price my Expulsum. If you don't want to do it that way, you can always take the price of, say, 7 tie spray bracers, and that should work for you as well as a more simple way. Toyak, I haven't done my. I did say I was going to update my paste bins once TSM 4.10 was more publicly available. So around now would be a good time. Although I did consider making that part of a reward for patrons, because I think that would tie in quite nicely now that we've updated and things like that. Or maybe I'll wait for that for Shadowlands. Obviously happy to hear people's feedback on that. Let's go through here and craft that one. Yeah, there's a bird that keeps clipping through the walls and kills your level 20 bank hold. Oh, is that in Pandaria? Yes, I heard that happens on the Horde side. Oh yes, the bird in Pandaria, the capital that keeps killing low-level bank holds. Yes, as Crazy360 said, yes, I've heard that. No worries, Admiral Kikia. I'm very similar myself as well when it comes to posting on forums like that. That feeling, well, hold on, I'm jumping up and down the text all over. If I do miss anything on the chat, please do say it again if I miss you. Feeling when you realise your auctions haven't been posted for 4 days. Camping will have that effect. That's true, definitely. I hope you had a nice time camping, Cow King. Right, we are here, let's go there. We need to take some stuff from the vendor. So let's go over this way and drop that one in. It's also weird, the best raw gold sources in the game are trivial content you basically need to go out your way to do while doing PvP, Mythic Raid or Mythic Plus keys. The best raw gold sources in the game are trivial content you basically need to go out of your way to do. If it's trivial, how come you have to go out of your way to do it? Now, well, I'm not sure which ones you exactly mean for that. Do you mean things like doing the garrisons or doing like 2x4 farms or things like that? Crafting page is really nice. 4.10 doesn't feel like it takes a smaller, but it's quite nice. It's very nice. You can scale the whole interface if you need to. Definitely. Garrisons, old raid farming, etc. Okay, now I understand what you mean. Yes, it's basically you have to go and do. Yes, I see what you mean. All the old stuff in order to get it. There we go. We've got that. Bleach we need to get from a vendor. I could get that from the guild bank. Let me just run inside this guild bank and we'll get ourselves some there. A good family time away from all this garbage in the world. Didn't want to come back, I can imagine, Cow King. It sounds idyllic. Right, we can get some stuff from the guild bank. We've partially transferred things over from the other guild at the moment, but we've still got a few more things we need to sort out. Buy from vendor is the bleach. We could probably get that from someone cloth-wise. There's probably someone here we can get it from in Stormwind. I'm thinking, oh, there goes a force multiplier for 600 gold. I'm thinking the tailoring would be my first option here in the Mage Quarter. Would be where I would go to get my bleach from. There may be somewhere nearer, but I'm practically here now. Sounds like a helicopter outside. Apologies if that's coming across the microphone. Let's go in here and I'll buy myself a stack of bleach. Let's just go to the standard interface and I'll take a stack and I'll buy that. Then I can close that down. We also need rubbery flank, malformed nasher, and frostweave cloth is apparently cheap on the auction house. Looking at that. So let's have a look. Let's go over this way and just borrow my auction house here. We'll go into browse and then we'll scan. You like farming freehold in the Thundermaw packs in Pandaria for raw gold. If you're decently geared, I hear freehold can be quite good, certainly. So how are we doing here now? There's my percentage. I thought I was missing it for a minute there. So questionable meat is mat cost is 770, min buyout is 7, or this is actually a decent price. So let's buy. See, I would go here and I'd go at 760 as well, and then it goes up to 1293. So I'm going to buy all of those. Rubbery flank. I'm going to also buy. Got 28 and 29, so I'm going to do the same there. Let's do that again. Oh, interesting. Click on buyout, and then I can do that, preparing, buy commodity. Then it goes. Let me just go back and try that. Rubbery flank. Let's try and get this 129 gold lot as well. There we are, 128 now. So let's go and buy that. There we go. What add-on can I buy in stacks? That is called Buy 'em All, Rodrigo. It's a simple add-on. Works with the standard WoW interface. Really handy utility one. I think Gumdrops was talking about integrating something similar like that into TSM. I've put it on the list of requests, certainly. Freehold is only good with tailoring. Yes, you do have to have the tools of the trade with that, certainly. Currently 4 gold on Twisted Nether. Want to order some? I'll take maybe 1,000, Silent Mouse. Yeah, buy 'em all is amazing. It's a really nice like utility one. Basically, if you shift click and then you've got stack, you've got max, then OK and cancel, and then you can obviously put in whatever amount you want. In the TSM interface, when you click on something, you can just buy like 1,000 or whatever of something. I'm not going to click OK on that just in case, but that works as well. But it's not got the stack amount. I quite like just buying in neat stacks when I'm buying stuff, just to keep my bag space in a decent set. I've got a few different things here I need to buy still. Let's see what price these are. So Frostweave cloth is telling me 26 silver. Mat cost is telling me 23. And don't have any in the guild bank here, but I probably have some on the other one. So what I might do in this case is I'm just going to buy some now. It's not a huge price difference. I'm going to pick up everything up to 30 silver and buy it from there. And then Malformed Gnasher looks like it's quite expensive there at 55 gold. So I need to look at my profession that's going to be using the Malformed Gnasher. And that is the kebabs. The profit is telling me 102 gold for all of the ones that I make, which is one lot, which is probably enough then for that. So I will probably be fine to buy some, but I'll just buy what I need. And it's already pre-filled in the 5 that I need. So I'll just buy those. That should be fine. And so we need to go over. I've got a few different things here that we need to get from another guild bank. It looks like that I might be missing. So for 4,342. Excellent, sounds good, Silent Mouse. Right, mailbox down here. Let's pick up my nice purchases. And then what are we missing? Okay, so we need to switch to someone else. We need to make the 8 Frostweave. Then we are missing Hypnotic Dust. Is from the rest of the things we need here. So Hypnotic Dust, that's going to be in my guild bank most likely. So let's see if I can transfer a few different bits over to get that sorted. So we'll just quickly log out here and go on over. So who is nearby? Actually, no one's nearby. They're all in different places because I sent them off on little errands to capture some footage earlier. So I guess the easiest one is probably Samadan. Let's start with you. Veteran Forces, good afternoon to you. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Came home to your beta invite. Oh, excellent, Catherine. And good evening, Drama Llama. Lovely to have you all here. Had on saved me so much time over the last few months. The buy 'em all, yes, definitely. And scrolling my way back up there. Actually made your own Sky Golem. Don't use it much nowadays. It's nice. It's nice when you can make something like that. All right, I am miles away from anywhere because I was basically capturing some footage earlier. Anguish, good evening to you. Happy Goldmaking to you as well. Lovely to have you here. Getting more Samadan. Still haven't got the beta. Have you not, Mushy? Oh no. Maybe I can put in a word and see if we can get you one. It's definitely. Hopefully, more will get sent out soon. Are you a? Oh, you're the only one who's doing it. If you haven't signed up for premium, that's the other option of getting into it. I think being guaranteed it. I think last time TSM went into beta, that was the narrowest of pushes I needed. Oh no, I'm doing the wrong thing. Let me head on over here with my little nimble rogue. Now we wanted Hypnotic Dust. So let's have a look. We've got a lot of stuff in here. So we'll go into the enchanting. Hypnotic Dust is there. Okay, we'll take that. I'll take a few of these things as well because this is going to be useful to Samadan more than anything else. So I'm going to take a whole load of these that were sorted out here. I'll leave the Umbra Shards here for the moment. Then volatiles and basically sorcerous earths and things like that tend to get used. Eternal lives, earth and fire occasionally get used. essence of water, essence of undeath, essence of fire. Well, I do have some chaos orbs on me. I didn't realise I had some. That's handy to have. Arcana I'll definitely need. And then I'll take the rest of the Arcana. Spirit Dust I definitely want. Give that to Samadan. And then Rich Illusion Dust, Strange Dust. And I'll take Cosmic Essences and Celestials and Eternals. Just grab a few things for the moment. Then the rest of that can go over, and we'll send that over to Samadan. So we'll do this in small chunks. I've heard Chaos Orbs are Path of Exile things. I've never played Path of Exile, so I don't know. Let's go send this one over, but it's apparently there's an excess of them from the time walking at the moment. That's currently at 25 gold. Looking at that, last time I saw on the auction house. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Over to Samadan. We'll send that. There. Oh, it's raining outside. All of those, and then that's enough. Samadan can take that lot, and then that lot can go here. Take all of this and send that all over to Samadan as well. And then the Chaos Orbs, King's Amber. Anything else I need here? Red Fireworks I don't need. Nothing. Storm Silver Ore, Essence of Destruction, King's Amber I've done. Let's send that over, and then we should be done there. There we go. What the Chaos Orbs used for? It's used for Dreamweave, I believe. It's best to do Alchemy or Inscription at the moment. Depending on your server, I would say there's more life in Alchemy, although if you want to go through Inscription and then you go through and do Inscription and get all the glyphs, if you're ready for that. Have I got the patterns done from Kata? I don't much at the moment, certainly. Harry Gamer, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. And about 10 leatherworking patterns as well. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, it's not something I've actually looked into too much at the moment. Right, whilst I'm just remembering this train of thought, I'm going to just pop back over to Samadan, do the crafting we need to do here, and then we'll come back and do some other bits. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of catch up to do with some of my patterns and recipes. Okay, Silent Mouse. Lovely to have you here, even in lurking. Not one I've heard of before, Real Ginny, actually. You hit the 5 million gold mark last night, just trying to get another 100 to 200k before you pull the trigger. Oh, fantastic, Harry Gamer. Congratulations on getting your 5 million. Let's see a whole load of Brutosaurs. In the chat for you, Harry Gamer. Congratulations on getting the theoretical gold for your Longboy. Congratulations. I would be very tempted to buy it straight away, but you know how it is. Having set it up now, time will tell. What was that for? Let me just scroll up. Wait until you get the extra 100. Yeah, I mean, I literally just bought it straight away. But then I was impatient. Right, okay, so let's pick up everything without the money. I won't have enough bag space for all of this, but I'll have some of it. There we go. Oh no, I do have enough for it. I've got space for 4 slots left. Okay, so what we'll have to do here is start crafting a couple of these things. So enchant boots, we'll start with that. Get a couple of these going. That's using up some hypnotic dust. Seal of Mastery, and let's swap over to cooking. Got my chef's hat on, so we need a Pierre with us. There we go. I'm sure we had a Pierre there. Okay, try him again. Biltong coming through, 10 of those. Kebabs coming through, and Abyssal Fried Risole. how we're doing for our bag space at the moment. Let me just have a look. We have one slot free. Okay, so it's looking a little bit tight there. What I'll do is I'll just head inside the guild bank here, and we'll have a look at just moving some of that frostweave cloth into the guild bank. So I could see a lot of it there. So I'll take that lot in. We've also got a fair amount of gloom dust there, so I can move that in, and that should be fine. And then the other things we'll sort through a bit later once I've crafted everything. So go back over to tailoring and craft this. 26 seconds apparently to craft all of this lot. Can't wait for the 17th of August and come play again. Oh, that must be a struggle, Dado, to not be able to play for such a while. I'm looking forward to having you back, certainly. You had like 50 gold for hours. Bought it straight away and then was waiting for auctions to finish before you got more gold. Yeah, definitely. Stevie Baby, good evening to you. You bought mine as soon as you could, which meant that you had 888 gold left on your whole account. Yes, I think I was the same as you. I basically, the thing is, I knew I had more auctions coming in and I had a decent amount of stock on the auction house, so I wasn't too concerned. Let's try and remember the way out of here first. Oh, fantastic. Glad you like it, Catherine. According to Shadowlands Alpha Beta, the War Scrolls and BFA inscription will still be around and not replaced by something equivalent or better from the new expansion. If so, I'm a lot more optimistic on the inscription than alchemy for the beginning of Shadowlands. They are amazing in Mythic Plus when the group doesn't have a mage, priest or warrior. Aha, right, okay, Nebel. Well, that's good information to know. So, so keep on making them would be the option there, wouldn't it? I always like it when stuff still carries on through. And then you made some raw gold with tide spray here. I think it's the way forward, certainly. Make the most of it and enjoy your Brutosaur. Right, okay, so we've done that, we've posted everything on. I still have a load of stuff in my bags. Probably could do with sorting that out, and we have 25 slots spare, so we've got how many? We've got 5 netherweave bags. I must have posted all of those on, so I'll leave those for the moment. Assuming they don't get nerfed or obsolete, if that is true, you never know what might happen. Right, I'm going to move on to my other characters, just run through their mailboxes. Yeah, maybe there might be a level cap, I don't know for sure. Right, oh yes, last time I got stuck. I was trying to get some footage inside a dungeon, and I got stuck with this boss that was really annoying that I couldn't kill without having to go and do all the blobs that was around it. That was something I wasn't prepared for. So hopefully when I come back into this dungeon, I won't be in combat and I can teleport my way out of this. Fingers crossed. Yes, I'm fine now, that's good. And I changed specs as well. So I'm going to go back to Guardian. I'll activate that. And then I'm going to come back here, and then I'm going to Hearthstone back to Dalaran, I think will be the safest place. Yeah, but it's fun though, Drizzling Rose. Chat last week, he started a challenge, learn, create and post all the leatherworking items in the game to Auction House. You need around 40 to 50 recipes left that you wait for cooldown and some raz that you unlearned in the unlearned tab. Did finish Classics, DBC and Catadrain Auction House, and this is how it looks like. 483 items worth almost 5 million. All got like 50 to 60k sales in the past week. Oh, fantastic. And hi Brian, thank you very much for the Prime for 2 months. Thank you so much indeed for your support. I really do appreciate that, thank you. Let's have a whole load of emotes for you. Thank you on that. And then I'll come back to your post, Metcant, and have a look at this. Wow, that is a lot of stuff. That's something I would like to try and do myself, actually, Metcant, is just go through and do and get all the recipes and put them all on. Yes, that's the right one. The first one, Anguished, in the dungeon. That's the tough one. So if you would do that, you'd have over 2,000 items. Yeah, it does get rather excessive, doesn't it? Right, we don't need a task list on, so let's remove that. Let's me fly. I wasted my my Silas proc running around earlier, so let's see if we can deal with what we do have at the moment, which is some expires. We do have some sales, 7,400 in sales. So let's get all this lot on. We've got some purchases here of the Zenithid. Hopefully I should get that as well. There we are. Excuse me. Alright, let's post that lot on. Let's go this way, post that lot on. Still need Pandaria, Legion and BFA. Pandaria needs 30,000 exotic leather to farm. That is a lot of exotic leather. So lost already, I don't know what to check out first. Catherine, just enjoy looking at the graph with my first protocol. That's where the fun is, certainly. We'll bother even learning the BFA stuff. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who goes back to do old things, certainly. Hekios, good evening to you. Coming in late. Is beta TSM for anyone? It's for most people, I think so, who signed up. I'm not sure, not everyone. Mushy and Metcat were saying they haven't got the invite yet. But I know a wave of invites has gone out. Gumdrops was in the chat earlier. So you should... many people have said they've got the TSM 4.10 beta. It's so shiny. And it should be a meta achievement, so it should have shared progress. Once you get the meta achievement that unlocks flying, every character on your account can fly in BFA. Yes, that is true. That's how it should work, certainly. Right, I've posted all of that lot on. Let me just check my auctions. Got a few things that are about to expire. So, Jinkster, thank you very much for the Prime for 2 months. Thank you so much for your support. We have an Oreo rolling around, even though we have a cookie fast asleep on the bed. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Right. Okay, so transmute herbs to anchors. Then check for Silas. And continuous curing, so no crafting for us today. So I'll leave that as it is. Everything else should be fine. I've got some Zenithid on me, unless the price of Zenithid has changed. Let me just check, just in case. Last time I bought it on Earthen. We've got some herbs that are some reasonable prices here at 4.5. Zenithid is down 12.98. My smart average buy price is 12.54, so that's about right. We are looking at 1,700 currently in stock, so that should keep me... I'm going to buy another 500, you know, just to keep myself in stock for 6,000 gold. That should be fine. We'll do that. There we go. And that's done, and then we'll move on over to inscription after that. The Blue Oceans, what's the question? Is this retail or classic? This is retail. You want this long boy, but I'm running out of motivation on farming. Don't know how you guys keep at it for so long. Kudos to you. Madeline, it all depends on what you find fun, really. I mean, I don't enjoy farming so much, whereas other people might do. So my thing is professions, and so I focus on that. Obviously, it's a question of trying to find something that you find fun, that you can then capitalize on and make some gold. If the Brutosaur is your motivation, obviously. Or just generally having fun making gold, which is what tends to happen towards the end anyway. Once you start making gold and you have the bug, it's very hard to stop. Some days you do old world farms, some days you do raw gold farms, some days you do professional restocks. Yeah, as Real Ginny says, there is a variety. Excuse me. You're testing different bag add-ons. You tried Arc Inventory and now Now, Adibags, yes, I'm using Adibags. The thing I like about Adibags is it also has a TSM element to it that you can also install. So all my sort of weapons, transmogs, uncanny selling, cards, legion herbs, these are all based on my TSM groups. So it just helps split things out, which is I find really nice and easy. Oh, I missed loads of stuff on the chat. There I was, I had it paused. Let me just quickly scroll up. Practically everything in the game can make you goal, so do everything and enjoy the game. I'm running out of motivation, don't know what it is, but I can level characters over and over, but farming seems so easy yet so difficult to me, if that makes perfect sense, Madeline. It's not so much of the challenge. I love doing leveling of characters for similar reasons. Daniel, lovely to have you here. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? How have you been? Some days I do daily crafting, other days I do daily crafting. In fact, I do daily crafting, that is true. Wonder if there's still time to get the Bruce Sword. I think so, GeForce. It depends on what resources you've got, where you're at, and how much time you're willing to put into it, certainly. Do I farm my materials when new expansions launch, or to craft my items, or do I buy them expensive on the auction house? I believe in BFA I did a bit of both. I tried to get some when I could, and then I farmed it when I couldn't. Thank you, GeForce BG, for the follow. Very kind of you. I'm slowly catching up on chat here. So it was down to 8 gold the other night. Was it really, Harry Gamer? Wow, that is cheap. Has anyone had TSM hang on the 10th 101th scan? Always that number when you're doing scans of 100 plus items. There is a throttle in place, Drama Llama. So once you've gone over 100 items, I believe the throttle starts kicking in. We just never noticed it before because the auction house was slow. But once they introduced the other throttle, which there was a lot of controversy over, then this 100 item throttle was more evident. Not trying to get the Longboy sale, but I'll get gold after the post-Longboy inflation. Not a big fan of farming, but loving professionals. Yeah, everything down to what you enjoyed the most, certainly. Open mail and title it TSM Beta Waiting Room and refresh every 10 seconds. you could try that, Medcat. Hopefully it would work. Leveling challenge like passive leveling, pet battles only, herb mining only. Those could be good fun, certainly. You're at 3.2 million. I think you have time still. I think so, Moonfire. That sounds like you're in a good, strong position, certainly. Now that 4.10 beta is out, am I going to work on a new TSM 4.8? Absolutely, Catherine. I just need to work out how to fit that in with everything else I'm doing as well. But it's definitely high on my priority list to get that out and do a fresh new guide on it, certainly. Yeah, after 101, stop the scan, post, and then scan again. Yeah, it is a Blizzard throttle, certainly. 4 million, starting to get those brutal tingles. Oh, Cow King, that's very close, that last million, hopefully. You're still levelling and setting up garrisons. No money yet. That's fair enough. If you find that fun, then most definitely. Oh, look at that. We sold our first glyph. We sold Glyph of the Sentinel for 1,300. It took a few attempts to get that on, but we did actually have a sale. That's really nice. Let me post everything else on. Is it actually posted on? Let me just have a check. Yeah, no, we haven't got that yet. Yeah, that was a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting that. Let's go through and just post everything on, and then we'll do a restock on Samadan. See if there's anything else. Obviously, there's more glyphs to get. That's going to be another thing once I plan for it. I'm going to go through and get all the glyphs because I like collecting up things like that and then offering them all up, even if they're not a huge profit margin as well. Right, we're there. Go there. Everything's posted on. Go to inscription. Restock. So it's just the glyph of the Sentinel to restock for. Currently telling me 579 profit. According to that one, so we'll make another one. Just need to make this. Let's move that up there so we can see the window as well, and then we can post that one on. There we go. Anyone experienced with that market for a question? Edwards, knows, Edwards has all the glyphs, so fire away on your questions. And he won't answer you because he's in that market. I'm doing a shopping scan. I don't want to do a shopping scan. I want to do a post scan. There we go. Glyph of the Sentinel for 1,300 at my current price. Let's post that on. Okay. Then we shall log out, jump onto our next character. Your skill in Legion inscriptions increased to 20. Fantastic. Excuse me. Let's go over to Earthen. I didn't know about the TSM extension. I wanted to switch back to Bagnon, but this changes everything. It does. It's really handy, just being able to categorize all your items as you had with the your TSM groups. Now you might wonder why I'm over here. So let me just fly over to an auction house, which is over in this corner over here. It does. I mean, that's the whole beauty of Addy Bags, is that it does organise everything. Right, let's fly through here. There we go. Elegant style. And deal with my expires. 8,000 gold. Oh, we actually sold some drums of the mountain. That's an infrequent occurrence. Let's move my chat window. Oops. Back up here. Can't believe Cookie's been fast asleep throughout the entire stream so far. Right, lots of stuff coming off here. Burnished inscription bags. Oh, we actually sold some burnished mining bags. Look at that. That's the first as well. First we sold our Glyph of the Sentinels, and now our first two burnished mining bags have gone for 1,300 each. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay, well let's post some on, and then let's move back a little bit, and then let's remake some more, so we can put some more on. Right, okay, so we'll scan through all of this lot. Lots of uncanny gear. Occasionally we'll get some decent sales. It's very hit and miss. Someone's stocking mats in their bank for Shadowlands since they bought those bags, I'm guessing. It could be Drizzling Rose. Someone bought your burnished mining bag for 300,000 each. Wow, that's high. I mean, I thought selling the imbued silkweed bag for 190,000 was high. Jack presses everything in TSM 4.10. Please don't break it, Jack. Be careful with your new toy. What's the market like on Shadow Song, by the way? Is it like 90% speculation, 10% of the people who actually want to buy stuff? I don't know. I tend to get regular sales of the core things, and then occasionally we'll get things like those burnished bags, or occasionally something like the Mooncloth robe, or then just throw in some extra things for me. And I've got no idea who is buying them, but I'm certainly thankful for it. Right, everything's done there. Auctions are on here. Would my setup to do a giveaway on stream? Hypothetically, if you had some beta invites, for example, I could. I haven't done one in a while, but let me. What did we used to use for giveaways? It was Nightbot, wasn't it? Let me check. I haven't used Nightbot in a long time, giveaway wise. Let me have a look. Nightbot. Bear with me one moment. I'll see if this works. Yes, click that. Do that. Giveaways. User search. It seems to be working as it used to work before. I can probably sort that out, Gumdrop, certainly. Beta invites. Definitely. Hold on. There we go. Why would someone pay 300k for bags? I don't know. Sometimes it's a misclick. When someone bought my imbued silkweave bag, it was I thought it was a mistake, and so I ended up giving them the money back, certainly. Right, so there we go. Looks like we've got. It's saying users is coming in here on the giveaways. Home giveaways. Eligibility, I haven't put in a keyword yet. Home giveaways. Hold on. Recent events coming soon. Where's the reset eligibility? Users search. Active user. Keyword. There we go. Change that to keyword. And then the keyword will enter the name on that one. There we go. Hold on. Let me see if we can work this out. We'll do a test. Let's just do a test. Hold on. Keyword test. This isn't an actual giveaway. This is just me testing a giveaway. So everyone put in the keyword test and see if that works. And then that should work. Test, test, test. There we go. That looks like it's working through. Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. So if this was a giveaway, which is not at the moment, I stress to add at the moment, this is just a test. And then we'll go through and start the giveaway. So yes, that seems to be working at the moment. There we go. Congratulations. PPPM Hagu. Rigged. So that works. Okay. So I can reset that. Hold on. Reset eligibility. And cancel that. There we go. Okay, so that works. Fantastic. Oops, you hate it when you wiggle your mouse and then all your windows disappear. Alright, I've just sorted that out and I've lost that Nightbot window. There we go. Right, okay. There we go, that's all sorted. You can actually rig those giveaways with luck sliders. You can increase them with things like subscriber luck and things like that. I don't like to do that because I'm not sure about the legality terms with the UK laws on giveaways. Because if you have something like subscriber luck, I think because someone's paying for that, then that becomes more of a lottery and there's rules against it or something like that. Yes, that's Cookie on the bed over there. I put the second camera over there. She's been absolutely fast asleep and hasn't moved at all in the whole way. Hold on, there we go. Did I miss anything else? Hold on. In before Metkit wins the test giveaway. What's my opinion on multi-boxing personally? You really dislike the practice, Creepy. I am indifferent. Well, not indifferent to it. I don't mind it personally. I think it's within the rules of the game, and so I think if someone has the brain power to actually do it, then all the best to them. I certainly couldn't do it myself. Right. Okay. So it looks like Gumdrops, we would be able to do a giveaway if you want to. How do you want to do the keys? Do you want to do them as codes, or how many do you have? And give me the details and we'll work something out. Mikazu, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. And Speaker C, lovely to have you both here. And we're currently just going through my auctions at the moment. I've set the screen so that the cat is Sam's hat. Just need winners to message Wispy with their TSM username. Okay, Gumdrops, that's fine if you're happy to handle that side of things. So how many do you want to do? And we'll have to come up with a keyword as well. And then I'll roll it that many times. We'll do a giveaway that way. So let's have a look. Okay. Let me set one up. Okay, I've made up a keyword. It's a secret keyword at the moment. And I'll reset eligibility. There we go. So that should work. There we go. Let's just start with the first one and see how it goes. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so the giveaway keyword is gumdrops with a capital G. Go, 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 go. Let me just pop it over here and then you can see it. There we go. So this is the keyword, gumdrops. And gumdrops is very, very kindly giving away a TSM 4.10 beta key. So everyone in here, pop in your keyword. It looks like everyone's pretty much eligible at the moment. There we go. We'll let that run a little bit longer, give people a chance. There we go. I've never seen the chat go so fast. Hold on, have I missed anything whilst that's going through? If I have missed anything, as you put a head back down. Oh right, okay. Hey, I was broke when you started playing again. Farmed 2 million thanks to you. Very positive and helped me keep up the good work. Oh, thank you very much, Watrux. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Is it that different better? It's very, very good, Shower of Dave, certainly. Right, okay. You already have it, do you, veteran? Okay. Right, I think I'm going to roll it. It's definitely a lot more sort of a lot more rounded, certainly. Right, okay, so we'll roll this and we'll have a winner. Is going to be Veteran Forces Gaming. So shall I re-roll Veteran as you were the as you said you already got it? The one excluded one. I didn't actually click it because I didn't think it would happen. Okay, I'll re-roll that one. Okay, here we go. Mace to Una. You have Nightbot's done the giveaway as well. Congratulations, Mace to Una. If you want to message Gumdrops, and Gumdrops will sort you out with a TSM 4.10 beta key. Congratulations. Thank you everyone for entering that. That was a lot of fun. If you want to do any more Gumdrops, just let me know and I'll reset it and we'll re-roll it again. We'll do another one. Okay. Alright, I'll roll it again. And we have almost 33. Congratulations. If you message Gumdrops, you'll get yourself a TSM 4.10 beta key. Congratulations. This is great fun. I don't even have to do the handling of it as well. But congratulations, both of you. I hope you'll enjoy your TSM 4.10. Another one from Gumdrops, right? I won't do the re-eligibility or anything like that. I'll just literally roll it again. There we go. And GeForce, congratulations. Another beta key for you. I forgot how much fun doing giveaways was. I'm going to have to come back and do some more. You didn't type the keyword, still in the queue. Don't know if you'll get it. Let me check Watrux. You are in here, currently on the list here, so you should be okay. TJ Khalid voice, another one. Printing some more invites. Let's check that later. Okay, thank you so much, Gumdrops. That was really good fun. Thank you for sharing that. I'll move that window over off to the side. Congratulations to those who won. That was brilliant. Oprah giving out beta keys. You get a key. You get a key. Something like that. Shower of Dave. There we go. Well done, everyone. That's absolutely brilliant. You got one. Don't want it if you win. Okay, Watrix, fantastic. Is the fly rep shared through alts? Yes. The fly rep, the flight achievement. Once you've got flying, it's shared through your alts. It's account wide as well, so you can go it through. You could hear the giveaway was doing a Mythic Plus. All right, no problem, VFA Flip. You even lost your own house key. You need to earn it all on one. Oh, okay, thank you. I hadn't thought of it that way around, Mushy. Thank you. But once you have it, it works at all alts. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for the clarification, Mushy. That's what it meant. I've clicked the same thing 3 times now. What I mean to do is actually look at my auctions here and repost them on. So there we go. We'll do that, and then we'll restock. And okay, we've got a lot of stuff here. Sorcerous Earth, Dredged Leather, Expulsum we need. Gathering wise for the Expulsum we need 15 Expulsum. Okay, let's do a Sorcerous Earth from the auction house. Don't I have any in the guild bank now? I might have done that. Unfortunately, Dredged Leather is looking at 10 gold at the moment currently. I might leave this for the moment. Drums of the Mountain, that's a lot of profit. I don't think that. So Sorcerous Earth, I need 20 of those. I think Samadan has some Sorcerous Earth. So let's just jump back to Samadan and just check on that, because I think I took it all from the guild bank. So I'll just see if I can split it and send some of it back the other way. That should work, hopefully. No, it was all down to Gumdrops VFA, but yes, it was. I was glad to pass it on, certainly. Right, is it in my bags, the Sorcerous Earth? Yes, we've got some here, 160, and I got 158 there. So that's evenly split. So I'm going to send some of it back the other way. So we're going to send this over to who was that needed? That was Earthen, wasn't it? So we'll send you some Sorcerous Earth. We'll send that over. And then whilst I'm here, I'm going to have to make some tie spray braces. I don't have the bag space currently, only for 26. I need about 15 Expulsum. So I'm going to have to go over and deposit some of this lot into the guild bank. Your account got frozen, Lemecho. What was that for? Was this you said, true story from before? Anyone know a good volatile life farm except gathering herbs? Volatile life. I guess, can you convert them from something else with alchemy using the transmutes? How can you get the other things? I mean, volatiles is WoD. Best way is whiptail, sadly. Okay, it is from picking herbs. Right, credit card expired and you didn't notice. Oh, right. Right, so let's dump a load of stuff in here. Apologies, Mushy. Avert your eyes. This is going to be a very messy guild bank. Thick leather, chaos orbs. Let's just dump all of this in here. Fireweed, I don't know why that's in there. Nearly put Ern's enchanting rod in there. Cookie snoring in the background. Shard crystal fragment, shard crystal. Heavenly shard, all of these. Oh, that's soulbound, that's no good. All the dyes can go in here. There we are. Just going to fill up my first tab with lots of stuff. There's a load of stuff over here. Old world, good enchants. So all of this lot can go in. I should really make an enchanting tab or something like that. But those two should go in there. There we go. That looks fantastic. Let's just sort that out. Make it a little bit more organised. She looked up before, did she? Oh, I missed it. The bank gets worse every time you see it. Yeah. I mean, this isn't even organised by profession yet. This is literally just everything that I've dumped in there for the moment. I will sort it out by profession like I did with my other guild bank. It would be easier that way, I think. This is what TSM is for, so you don't need to know where stuff is in the guild bank. I mean, I would like if there was some sort of Addy Bags equivalent of the guild bank, so you didn't have to see it. That would be really nice, certainly. Will, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. How have you been? Hope all is well with you. We just top streaming quality stuff here. We're sorting my guild bank out at the moment. We'll get this all sorted out. All the dyes sorted. Tailorings looks a little bit better. Oh, you're thinking Primal Life. Ah, right, okay. Quality content right there. Exactly. Watching a guild bank sort. There we go. Doesn't that look beautiful? Okay, that's all sorted. And then we'll just... I haven't done the icons on the side either, but that does give me a little bit more space in my bags to then actually craft... Can I buy some tie spray linen braces? Can I make some? So if I need 15 expulsum, I could probably do with making about probably about sort of 7 to 10 times as many braces. So let's make 150 braces, and we'll send those over to send over the greens. We'll disenchant the blues and send the greens over to... who do we want to send it over to? We want to send it over to Earthen. So let's go to our TSM here whilst that's crafting. Whilst that's crafting, that's going to keep on popping back. That's interesting. So every time there's a craft, that window pops up in front. So I'll have to just leave that going for the moment, and then I'll sort that out beforehand. Where do you edit the TSM task list? It goes clear off the screen, the only option you see on it, and close the gathering button to shrink it. Where do you edit it at? So the task list, if I have one here, basically there should be little arrows where you can turn like the expirations and things and collapse those. So there's a little sort of triangle next to each of the categories. Yeah, you can only move it around as Gumdrop says, but you can, if some of the things are going off down the bottom, you can, like, if you've got a whole list of expirations, you can minimize those a little bit, and then you can do the next one a little bit. Alright, how are we doing? 77, I can see the number just down here at the bottom of my crafting, so I'll let that run through. Let's close the destroying, actually. That would be easier. And then my TSM, what was I looking for here? Oh, the operation, that was it. So my group for Tide Spray send greens, BFA Tide Spray send greens is currently going to Samadan. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to add in Earthen. Add that operation in. Tide Spray linen braces, we meet again. It's a mere 150 we're doing this time, so it's not a huge amount. I don't want to bore you all silly, but we do need some expulsum to get some uncanny gear going. Buying things to the auction house is so much easier with TSM, with 4.10. It is, just being able to fill in those things and go through the extra categories makes it so much easier, certainly. Is it worth it to do Hexweed bags on 15 tunes when they are at 500 gold? It would all also depend on the price of your deep sea bags. I've noticed of late that both the Hexweed, it used to be that just Hexweed bags sold, but now that the price on Shadowsong, the deep sea satin price has gone down, it seems just as cost effective to make the deep sea bags as it is the Hexweed bags, and they both equalised at about 500 gold for me, and I like to make both. So if you've got the 15 tunes and they're all set up, then I see no harm in at least making a few bags. Obviously when Shadowlands comes out, there's probably going to be more demand for them anyway. So let's go here, let's go there. With that made, we need to send the greens first. You lost your access to the channel. Can you see what happened? Oh, that doesn't sound right, Mushy. Is that on the Discord? Right, so we've got all of that in the bags. Actually, no, we need to send what's in our bags at the moment, which in our bags there. So let's use our group and mail selected groups. There goes the braces. And then we'll open everything without money. Let that lot so go through. 500 is a great price for deep sea bags, not so good for the Hexweave ones. How do I sort the gill bag? I use a different add-on. I don't use TSM. I use one called Sushi Sort. I can never say it, so here's a command for it. That'll be much easier. So I use that to sort my gill banks out. That's a fancy looking add-on right there. Indeed it is, Billis. Gumdrops was in here earlier doing some giveaways for some beta keys for TSM. Lovely to have you here though. How are you? I'm looking forward to seeing more people using TSM 4.10 and what their opinions of it. No problem. All my guilds are a mess, definitely. By the way, YouTube channel's live. Since you mentioned you like Football Manager, check it out. Webby FM. Oh, excellent. Will, I'll have to remember that and have a look. Send me a message. Did someone say TSM beta giveaway? Let's do another. There we go. And good evening to you, Nova Plane. Right, okay, let's do it. Gumdrop says we're going to do another giveaway, so I think that should be definitely done. Let me clear the eligibility for everyone. There we go. Reset eligibility. There we go. And then the keyword. Where's my keyword thing? I cancel out of that one. We'll do a new keyword for this one. Okay, and then everyone's cleared on the eligibility. There we go. So Gumdrops very kindly giving away some TSM 4.10 beta keys. So the keyword is beta. There we go. And then hopefully that should come through. I should see that coming through on here. There we go. Everyone's coming in. Perfect. So if you are wanting a TSM 4.10, Nuka Wow, thank you so much for the follow. So once we've rolled the giveaways, then Gumdrops will be able to give one out to you afterwards. So we've got lots coming in here. That's pretty awesome to see. There we go. Now you're following. Vivi Saris, thank you so much for the follow. Beta, not Omega this time, Will. So this is going to be for 4.10 beta. I'll let that run through a little bit further. You're too alpha to even say that word. Actually thought I was already following. No problem, Nico. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for the follow. And there we go. I think we've got. Is everyone in who wants to be in for the TSM 4.10 beta key giveaway? All right. Okay. I'll do the roll. Give everyone a chance. There we go. Oh, and we just sold. Wow, Mark of the Hidden Satyr for 1,500 gold. Let me just scroll that one up a little bit. That was a nice sale. Just to start things off, let me just move that down a little bit there. There we go. Right, okay, good luck everyone. I'm going to roll for it. I just realised your recorded laugh sounds like the new Joker. Oh, really? Right, okay. Here we go. And a Silk WoD. Congratulations. If you message Gumdrops, Gumdrops will sort you out with a TSM 4.10 beta key. Congratulations. Enjoy your shiny new TSM, exactly, Will. Doing another, okay. And Daniel Hedge, congratulations. Got yourself a TSM 4.10 beta key. Congratulations. Edwards, that doesn't count. Well done, both of you. Congratulations, everyone. That's fantastic. Enjoy your winners. Send you a message here on Twitch and Gumdrops will sort you out. That's fantastic. Thank you again, Gumdrops. It's lovely to be able to share more TSM keys with people. I hope they can will be able to make use of it and enjoy all the new features. Fortune. Right, I'll pop that back over this side. There we go. I very much doubt that, Totems, but let's have a look. Okay, where were we at? We were we were making some braces. So let's we made the braces. We're sending the braces on for them to be scrapped, which is all of this lot, and then send groups now selected braces, and that lot's over. We're missing a few here. It's got stuck on sending. Okay, let's do a /reload. Try that again. You can see the long voice slipping away slowly. Oh, sorry to hear that, bartender. Is there anything you can do over the next? We've got about 2 to 3 months. Depends on what you can do in that time. How much time you got available. I know it's getting harder and harder, certainly, as time goes on. Actually, I was waiting to see if people who didn't actually win and messaged him got it anyway. Oh, right. There we go. Let's send all this lot over. Yeah, it'll be about 2 to 3 months, yeah. Yeah, just send the gold to Gumdrops on Ravencrest. Oh no, you've been found out, Gumdrops. Right, okay, we can disenchant this lot. So using the new TSM 4.10 destroying without a hiccup, hopefully, we shall disenchant all of this lot and get myself some gloom shards, gloom dust, umbra shards, and a veil crystal now and again. How much did you say again? Exposed. You're at 200k. Okay, that's quite a way to go, Ibelux. Hopefully, if you can get yourself over the million mark, then it's definitely a... Once you can prove you can do that, it really does feel a lot easier after that. Could try skinning, craft a vendor method maybe. Depends on how much time you got in hours per day. Yes, I mean that's a very solid method Will's just suggested there, in terms of all down to how much time you got. The latest, if you have a look, bartender, at the latest Wowhead blog, there's a whole list of stuff down at the bottom. Let me just... Wowhead. I'll give you the link to that one. That has a whole load of gold making ideas at the bottom if you're stuck for ideas. Or you could try Dalla GG's add-on, Worth It. That will give you some ideas in terms of making gold. If you're stuck on what you might want to do and what you might find fun. Okay, we're done there. We've sent everything over, so we'll jump back over and we'll go back to Earthen, who needed a whole load of expulsum for this. I believe you have enchanting and uncanny gear, and working from home all day allows some castle scanning. I think that basically is the case for a lot of people, which is why there's a lot of competition. Oh, I didn't realise Cookie just turned around. I missed that earlier. Let's see if we can zoom her in a little bit. Although it is weirdly called Oreo Cam. Configure video, camera control. There we go. We can at least get Cookie a little bit closer. Since you don't know exactly how much time we got, just make gold as best you can. Worst case scenario, go into Shadowlands with a few million to buy crafts. Exactly, Sheriff Dave. I think that's a great attitude to have for it, certainly. 12 to 14k raw gold per hour is not too shabby, definitely. Dramatic zoom. If you looked up then at the same time, that would definitely be a dramatic zoom. Right, okay, we've got lots of space here. Open all mail without money. Let's get a whole load of tide spray going on this slot. Brutusal or bust. Go for the gold. What did I miss there? Oh, hold on. Chat's going. Is expulsion scrapping stuff going to be still too laborious for me, or the new TSM improvements mean you can bear it again? Well, TSM won't change it, but it will make the rest of your life easier. So it's kind of all inventory is full. Okay, have we got enough space to do? I've got a bit of junk here. Crab claw. Let me just sell that to get myself some space. I've got everything else I might need here, so hopefully that'll be enough to start scrapping. Sometimes I need 2 slots spare for scrapping. Let's see what happens. Let's queue all, start scrapping. Yeah, inventory is full on that one. Let's try again. No. Okay, we might have to get rid of something here. What have we got? Scrying stone. Not sure I really want that at the moment. Brimstone pickaxe begins a quest. Low on space here. Let me think. Actually, no, that should be enough now. Inventory should be enough room for this. Let me try again. Queue all. Scrap. No. Okay. Let me see if I can move something over. Coarse leather barding. Let's see if we can move that on over to the guild bank, I think. Let's go through here. Actually, I might be able to post that on. Let me just check the price of coarse leather barding. That might work. Hold on. Run post scan. Coarse leather bargaining. Maximum amount already posted, and the same with the shimmer scale. Okay. So let's just move in here. Pop that into the bank just temporarily, whilst I remember. Actually, no, we can get rid of some of this. Whoops. Hold on. Then we can clear out some space. We've got loads of stuff here that we don't need. Let's get rid of some of that. There we go. Plenty of room now. Then we can head on round. There we go. Okay, missed loads of stuff in the chat there. Let me just park myself next to the scrapper. There we go. Pardon my drunken scrapping. There we go. And then we can... What did I miss? There we go. Delete the thread. I could have done that, but then I needed more. I'll be getting more thread anyway. That was the other thing. At this time of the expansion farm, I think that's probably a sensible thing. Love the new UI. It's brilliant, Darren. It really is nice, definitely. Old glyphs will mostly be BFA as well. The old glyphs, mainly the Legion ones, I think. Or you just get the credit card out and buy some tokens. That is another option if you want to throw real money at it. I don't know if I'm going to have enough expulsum here. Enough braces for expulsum. I need 15, I believe. Let's just run through what we do get and see what happens. Had your head on a stick here? Most likely, I think so. Okay, Cal King, lovely to have you here. Happy gold making to you, and hope you have a great rest of your day. You put in the suggestion for mass milling yet? Is that to the for the mass disenchanting? That would have been nice, definitely. You just bought 1,072 primal spirits. Wow. Okay. Since when are my crafted items mailed to your bags are full while crafting? Never noticed. Since when are your crafted items mailed to you when your bags are full while crafting? Never noticed that before. Oh, that's been, as far as I remember, as much in since BFA, I believe. But it's really handy, obviously, because you can then just mass craft everything you need, and then you can you can basically, if you've got your bank set up, because you can craft from the bank, you can make like 1,000 tide spray bracers and walk away whilst they're being crafted, which is really handy. You can't obviously do much for the scrapper. For the scrapper, you still have to do it in chunks of 9, which is the unfortunate part. Oh, Sensor's coming in with a raid of 31. Thank you so much for the raid. I'll give her a moment to come in first, in case there's adverts and stuff. But welcome everyone from Sensor's stream. I hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you all here. We are currently doing top tier gold making content at the moment. We are scrapping some bracers for some expulsum. Thagoras, howdy to you. Lovely to have you. And Sensors, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? How are you doing? I hope everything's okay with you. If you craft more than your bags can contain and you keep crafting, the craft items will end up in the mailbox. It's very handy. Yeah, very handy indeed. All glyphs before Legion are easy to get. Just level them and do the research on inks. Excuse me. Yes, and then the Legion ones are the ones that you have to kind of go through. Got a bit of crafting in, but overall just mad with that. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you get your mojo back with it. I know it's a very difficult time at the moment with kind of like the state of the professions and everyone waiting for Shadowlands at the moment. How much expulsion did I have? 14. I don't think that's enough. I needed some, but I don't think I've quite got enough. Gathering. I still need another 3. Look at that. Just missing a little bit. And Unbroken Tooth. I need that from the guild bank. So let's go over and get that. And then we'll go and see if we can get some dredged leather from the auction house if it's cheap enough. Unbroken Tooth. Let's have a look. Can't spell at all. Unbroken. There's none in here that I can see. I have spelt that correctly. So that's not on the alt. Oh, it's in the alt guild bag, of course. Yes, the wrong one. I need 5. So I might get that from the auction house actually, and then dredged leather as well. Let's go have a look. There we are. Welcome back, Silent Mouse. Let's just go over here, and then we'll jump over here. Would be nice to have a mass milling and mass prospecting button in the destroy or TSM task list. That's a good suggestion, Jack. Yeah, lots of guild banks means shuffling between different things is quite tricky. So task list, I don't have that up at the moment. So let's just go for a shopping scan. Bloodstained bone. I'm looking for dredged leather, mainly out of this lot. Coarse leather, dredged leather is there at 5 gold 15. That seems to me a good price. Let's have a closer look at this. 5 gold 50 is also a decent price, so I'm going to buy out everything including that, 186 of those. And then whilst we're here, Unbroken Tooth, and I can get it from an alt skill bank, but sometimes when you just got that many on the auction house, it's easier just to buy a few. How much would 100 cost me? 25 gold. Let's buy that. We'll take that as well. Okay, that's easier. And then let's scroll up here, go around here. You're still missing the Paragon chest ones. Yeah, that's the tricky part, certainly. Feeling the same, did a bit of farming earlier, but it's just like, what's the point really? You have your Brutal, no target to go for. I guess, yes, that's an interesting point, Will, is not having, I mean, the Brutal does give you sort of like that, that extra focus, certainly. Oh, that's why I needed some more expulsum, because I actually didn't do all my bracers. I thought I'd calculated that okay. Let me just go back and do the last of that scrapping. And hopefully we'll get enough expulsum just for the last couple of bits. I needed 3 expulsum. New target, 20 million mount coming in Shadowlands. They did mention about a new gold sink in Shadowlands, but they didn't actually say what it was. I don't think it was going to be as excessive as the Brutasaur, certainly. 4.10, you can edit the crafting queue numbers directly. Great for bracers crafting. Yeah, it's really nice. There we go. Getting close to the long boy, and know that it'll be taking a pretty big break afterwards. Been a beast trying to get gold last few months. I think it's taken its toll on a lot of people, certainly. Hope to hit 10 million plus on all these store mounts pets. Wow. Oh yes, if you haven't Silkvolt, if you haven't sent your TSM username to Gumdrops, make sure you get that over to him so he can furnish you with your TSM 4.10 beta. I was hoping for another Bruto price mount. Might just try for the Rooster mount instead. The Rooster is pretty good. I've seen that one. Is that one you've got, Gumdrops? I can't remember if that was one you managed to get in the end, or was it Bregvids that got it? I can't remember. I remember someone buying it that quite liked the idea of getting that. I've got my eyes on the spider mount. I think that should be quite nice. Right, okay. You got the Rooster for a part exchange. Oh, fantastic. Loving the beta so far. Can't wait to deep dive further into it. There's a lot of really nice features. Yeah, it should be. I mean, I'm sitting quite comfortably at 1 million gold at the moment. But although the thing is, there's 2 new spider mounts in Shadowlands, which also look really good. I think they might be the first wave of PvP ones. I'm not sure. Oh, looks like Cookie's got off at last. I'll turn Oreo's camera off. There we go. Yeah, they are PvP ones, aren't they? Yeah, it'll be really nice to run around in it because there's no flying at the beginning of Shadowlands, so it'll be nice to have a really good ground mount, I think. Or I could just use the meat grinder from Warcraft 3 Reforged. That could work just as well. I don't think many people have got that now. I'm standing here completely forgetting what I was doing. Let me check that I've gathered everything up. I have. That's brilliant. So let me craft the things that I now need to craft. And then we can get back on track with our restocking. There we are. Always go on your... in Hazelnutty Games' interview with John High, he said they want to make sure that there are some gold sinks for those who have accumulated wealth. Rusal might have been over the top. Yeah, that was what I remember. Silent Mouse, thank you for the clarification. Always go on your engineer and Galantoy make you bigger than you go on the spider mount. World Shrinker. Oh, that's quite good actually. Yeah, I've got no idea. It would be nice if it was another mount. I've still got my hopes out for a wagon, a bank and guild bank wagon to put on the back of my Brutosaur, and I'll be happy with that. You know, and if they threw in the carpentry profession as well, so that I could make one myself, then I'm happy for that. 1 million for a 33 slot pack. It's gonna have to be 40 though, isn't it? I think if you're gonna jump up, you might as well go up to a good full-on 40 or something like that. Or make everyone a Volpera or something. Alright, oops. Wrong angle there, so let's run a post scan on the things we have here. Get those bits and pieces up. Might get some uncanny sales, you never know. Drums of the Mountain as well. And those burnished mining bags, that would be good. You were to Gumdrops, but not sure if you can see it. What was it he needed? He needed your TSM username. Silvod. Sorry, got that wrong. Would still love that someday we get our own houses in WoW. I mean, I think they've looked into it before. It would be nice, certainly. They also said that having an auction house on the mouse was too. An auction house on the mouse was too big an advantage. Do you mean on the mouse mount? That would be brilliant. Run around, love to freak out arachnophobes. You're applying via Whisper. Asked a few times for your TSM news. There we go. Gumdrops has got you back on Whisper. Hopefully you should. Hopefully you'll be able to sort that out. Right, I posted everything on. Let's move on through the characters here. I'm losing my train of thought here. It's been great fun having you all here, but I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. There we go. I say buy a mount you can hire. What kind of vendors you want on that mount? That's a nice idea, actually. Yeah. I'm not sure that would work. NSA. Oh yes, I forgot. I'm all in different places. Please forgive me being all over the place here. So where do I need to go to leave here? Do I death gate back out? I can't remember. Where's my death gate? Wraith Walk, Mind Freeze, death gate. Use death gate whilst in Evenhold will return you back near your departure point. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Have I opened my Mythic Plus stash? I did, yes. We got on... What did we get? We got a 465 wrist item. That was an upgrade, so that was definitely good. Yeah, right, okay, so I think new Transmoger's gold thing would be cool. Yeah, some nice armor items or something. Wow, I've got 23,000 gold in here. I wonder what that is on my blacksmith. I bet you that's weapons. Would be my first guess on here, coming through. It's usually what sells on my blacksmith. There we go, cutlass, shanker, deck pounder, and a waist guard. So that's a good start for the week. Let me repost everything on and then do a restock on that lot. Blacksmithing still doing quite well, up to 146,000 after buying a token on this character. You were close to 300,000. Yes, Cratey, when you're at my level, most things are an upgrade. Right, let's get all of this lot on. Change gold into Blizzard Balance and buy COD for $109. Play it for 1.5 hours like I did. That's me and Warcraft 3 Reforged, actually, Jack. I was so excited to play it, but I just haven't tried playing it yet. I want to go through the single player campaign again, but I just haven't got round to it. I literally have not actually loaded Warcraft 3 Reforged up at all. I think when it was in beta, I opened it once just to give it a test, but then since then I just haven't opened it. Let's run a post scan on all of this. I've done the posting. Let me check my auctions. There we go, and then we can restock on this lot and TSM groups. Blacksmithing. Right, okay, so Cutlass, Deck Pounder, 15,000 potential profit here. We have everything we need, so we just need to remember to go over to a forge. So we'll head on over, round, up and over, down to my forge, and then we can make all the things we need to make and get these back on. You spent 30 million on Heroes of the Storm. That's good. I mean, I know Hecon's spent a lot on Hearthstone cards. Right, oh, that's the wrong button. I want to do that one instead. Diablo 4 next year maybe though. Excited of course. Baldur's Gate 3 at the end of this year. Is it end of this year? That could be interesting. I haven't played one of those kind of games for a long while. Right, okay. Auctioning. Run a post scan. There we go. It's controlling a market with one of your competitors against terms of service, like agreeing prices and resetting as a team. I don't know, VLA Flip. I don't know is my... yeah, it is, as Jack and Will say. I think it's kind of... I think it's one of those things that they say market manipulation would definitely be against terms of service. So there is a certain sort of grey area there. 1 million for getting gold from all the base items, and they only need the holiday items like Hallow's End and Winter's Veil. That's a pretty decent position to be in. Don't think there's anything in terms of service against cartels. Yeah, as every gold legendary card, you think, wow, that's a lot. I mean, I've never really played. I think someone wants to use my auction house. I'll just stay here for a minute. Have I tried the Bruto Flip? What do you mean, Metcat, with the Bruto Flip? You mean like the vendor items on the Brutosaur? So far, don't know a rule about market manipulation. I mean, the whole auction house is completely open to market manipulation, aka resetting the markets. Well, it's unlikely that it's against terms of service. That makes sense. Dactylo invites me to a group. Who's Dactylo? Is that someone in the stream? Oh no, thank you. We can try Bruto Flip. No. Oh, it's Metcat. Okay, there you go. Oh, can I remove? Hold on, okay. Do you want me to take Collector Uno off? There we go. There we go. I don't look at the chat. There we go. Right, okay. So how do we do a Brutosaur Flip? And then I can slash follow you. Okay. Slash follow. Oh my god. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry if anyone's got any visual disturbances. I wasn't expecting that one. Okay, fantastic. I'm not going to do that again in case anyone has any visual issues with that one spinning around so much. Do it again, but hold left click so the camera's still. I'd like to say thank you. Got my own dinosaur. Thanks to you all. Oh, Orifusta TV. Congratulations. Oh, hold on. Let me put a whole load of Brutosaur emotes in the chat for you. Congratulations on getting your Brutosaur. Are you going to give it a name? And if so, post a picture and stick it in. I've got on my Discord. I've got a Brutosaur Buddies channel. Discord. Post us a picture in there. Love to see what everyone's naming their Brutosaurs. That was funny. I did get a bit dizzy though doing that one. Did I actually hold on, did I post everything on? Let me just get my Brutosaur back. There we go. Did I post everything on? Yes I did. Okay. Right. Let's move over to our next character. Didn't know what is causing it, but it's so funny. Definitely. I spent your entire last week to figure out a name, but no luck so far. Let you guys name it. Oh, there we go. Everyone with suggestions for Brutosaur names. Mine's called Elliot, based off of Pete's Dragon, the old 80s film. Cashew, that's an interesting one. Munchie is also good. Gordon Gecko. Right, okay, where am I now? I'm not where I thought I was. Okay, return me to Tazara Law. Every character is in a completely different place. Stompy's nice, I like that. Ask you about the cards of owners. Didn't read your entire guide, but been selling them instead of opening them. Is opening more profitable? Mine's called That Horrible Bugger. Right, let's head on out here, and then we can do our daily cooldown of Anchorweed. Herbs to anchors, and take the bags. There we go. Got rid of the Fell Slate anchor. Then we can pick up our Brutosaur, pick up our Expiser. We've got some sales. We've sold some Anchorweed for 1,200, some nylon thread, some potatoes, and some wild flower. That's a good start to the week as well. Nice little vendor flip on that one. What realm am I playing on? Is this for me? Toyok, I am on Shadow Song EU. Or is that for someone else? Did I miss something further up? There we go. Okay, so that's all. Oh no, that's not all posted up. There it is. That's all posted up. then we can just check my auctions, and then we can go back to here, and then we can buy the excess stuff that we sold, and then we can set that back onto the auction house and go through all of that. So there we go. Okay, so that was quick, that was easy. Have I really got 38,000 gold in this character already from doing just those things? That's really good. That's crept up on me. Last time I remember it was 16,000. Right, let's just jump onto my other last ones. I think I'm moving some of your hold there, but a bit too full for your taste. Which one was that one? Hold on. Hold on. Ragnaros EU. Ah, yes. Can't believe I found 2 to 1 more Zenithid and Osmanite ores. Where's all the Osmanite at? Assume all your herbs sell. You just made around 20k farming herbs whilst listening to you in the background, and that's with a multi-boxer stealing all the good chunk of first ones. Well, I agree with you, that's a decent amount. Let me just check on everyone here. Oh, I was in Westfall, yep, in another location. Watched the movie Wall Street with Charlie Sheen and Michael Douglas from 1987. I think, yes, it rings a bell. It would have been a long time since I last saw it though, so I can't actually remember. I mean, that was obviously the whole, you know, actually no, we can Hearthstone. Garrison? No, Trade District. I remember a lot of the whole sort of Michael Douglas era of movies, certainly when it was in basically everything. And I did remember watching quite a few of them. Zalia Sex, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. Basic BFA herbing still does well even now, to be honest. I think it's a good, solid money maker, certainly. Yeah, I haven't seen the new one. Doesn't really appeal, but I have memories of the old one. Here's the worst thing about it, you watched it at the theatre. There's nothing wrong with that. I think the first movie I have a actual memory of watching at the cinema was Flash Gordon. Was the thing that I had a real memory of watching. Yeah, and was it Romancing the Stone, I think, or something like that? Was that something different? Run a post scan on this lot. Scan this lot on. I think so, Silent Mouse. I'm not sure I've got time to do a mythic, as we've been having a fairly relaxed evening tonight with everything that's been going on with sort of TSM 4.10 beta and just going through my auctions at the moment. So I think I will probably keep it fairly chilled tonight and not do a mythic plus tonight. So yes, I'll probably move on and see if we can get a little bit more garrison levelling once I've just gone through the rest of the characters, posted everything on. How am I liking the new TSM? I think it's fantastic, Switchblade. Have you got it? Savour of the Universe. Exactly. That was just such an iconic classic movie of the time, certainly. Ghostbusters 2, watched that one 3 times in a row on the same day. Wow, that's solid, that is, definitely. Oh, and Zalius X, thank you very much for using your Prime. That's so kind of you, thank you so much. I mean, the soundtrack was amazing, certainly. Thank you, Zalius, for your support. Really do appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Samadan squad. Here's a whole lot of emotes for you to use. Right, I am now in the library, so again, all my characters have disappeared into lots of different areas. So let me just find my way back to an auction house again. Although Bridget was going to be doing some levelling on this character last time I was in the garrison, so it might actually be worth me just halving to my garrison at this point. Let me land and do that, and then we can carry on from there and do a little bit of levelling from there. You watched Robocop 2 in the cinema, wow. That would be very mind-blowing to watch that at the cinema. saved every one of us. Which the Vial of the Sands would sell for more than 56k annual server. For the amount of effort that it takes to do it, yes, I think it should definitely sell for more. Let's look at that. Mission success. So we could probably do, what could we do here? Get ourselves gauntlets. No, we'll leave that for the moment. Let's head on outside. And then, now I've got a few things we probably need to just fix up here that we got last time. So let's get that going, finished. And then let's get these two finished over here. We won't do the professions and things on them just yet. This is something to do a bit later. So this is the engineering one, and this one must be the jewel crafting one. So I've got both of those. And then we need to get our pets again, so let's get the bear out. So lots of stuff coming through on the quests here, so we're probably in a position to head on over to, let's go through here. There's a garrison resources we need to deal with over here. We'll do those, pick those up, 284 of those. I believe there's, yeah, there should be some stolen supplies over this way. Let's go head over in that one, because obviously this is, let's ignore that. This is going to be useful, hopefully. Does this work? Stolen supplies. Oh, I saw it appear there, then it disappeared. Let me just go back again. Spark stolen supplies. Just waiting for this to come through. No, I don't see them coming through there. Okay, maybe it's a different one there. Okay, let's carry on through. What we'll do is we'll head on out, because there's some quest areas to do outside of here first. As I thought, it probably gets a little bit confused doing these, so we'll just go over this way, we'll go down here, and then we'll do these quests, and then we'll move on from there. Tokens have dropped down to 180,000 gold, still a solid 20k high. It is high, certainly. I wouldn't be, I'm trying not to buy any at that price. If they can get down to 170,000 again, I'd be happy with them. Used to do a family, go for a family Christmas move every year, but still not so much now. Yeah, even after he's been a swamp, yeah. Even after he's been eaten by that swamp creature, his hair was perfect, certainly. I missed a whole lot of stuff here, hold on. Flash was such a cool movie, even James Bond cameos in it. I can't remember, which James Bond was it? I mean, Brian Blessed definitely stole the show on it. Oh, Timothy Dalton, wasn't it? Yes, I remember now. I forgot which Bond it was. And I thought one of the guys, was it Peter Duncan from Blue Peter? When he put his hand into the log thing. Your first was Empire Strikes Back, so later on you bought a Stormtrooper outfit. Oh, fantastic, Cambizar. And barely went from 13 to 20, then you got your boyfriend, you started going again with him about 2 times a year. It's been nice to see the movies on the big screen. Yeah, it's a nice thing to do with your loved one, certainly. Me and my children used to go quite often to the cinema. What else did I miss there? By a volatile fire is going for 11 gold each on your server. And your whole true gold stock is all sold out. Fantastic. 2k of them are going into your bags at least. Yeah, it was Timothy Dalton. He was one of the James Bonds, definitely. When both of you and Mum went to see a movie, and we were only 2 people in the whole room, so took his shoes off, put our legs on the chairs in front. Really fun to do as an 11-year-old. Yeah, I bet. Dad Freddie, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. Yeah. Brian Blessed, I think, stole the show on that. I remember him doing an interview. And he was doing all the noises that the guns were making, and they had to do the take again, saying, "Brian, could you please stop making the guns noises?" Oh, did you watch it, Metcalf? Oh, fantastic! He was so happy to have people in chatting to him on his stream earlier. So thank you for stopping by. Your first movie was Bambi. Wow, Mitty, that's a heartbreaking one.
We will find a way through this.
Have you recovered? I know that's a tough one, certainly.
The stones will be heavily guarded.
All right.
What brings you here?
All right. Okay, we're done there. We're done there. Fell cursed creatures. We need to pick up quests here. Let's go move on. Let's see if Azeroth Autopilot has picked up the trail now. Yes, let me see if I can find it. It is McCaskill, I believe. Hold on. Twitch watch. No, I can't spell. Hold on. Let me find it. Let's put that in. There we go. There we go. Let's see if I can spell it correctly as well. That would work. There we go. There we go. I'll pop the link in the chat. There we go. There it is. His next stream, I'm not sure what he's going to do next stream. He does a lot of different games, lots of variety games, enjoys things, everything from Dead by Daylight to Minecraft to Stardew Valley to Terraria. Auto hammers are the best thing you've ever sold. If you can sell a decent amount of them, certainly. Right, hold on, let's just go have a look. There's some herbs here we can get for some extra XP on this side. So I might as well run through there and do those. Even though they don't sell for a lot, the XP is worth it. So tempted to get Transmute Living Steel on 15 tunes. I find it depends on the prices of everything else. Sometimes if you can get enough Ghost Iron at a decent enough price, then you don't have to do the daily cooldown. Let's just go over and collect this up whilst I'm here. And then we'll head on over here to get the Stinger. Now, is that inside a cave? I would think it looks like it should be. I can't see a cave entrance though. Looking at this, so let's just go over. I think something tells me it should be inside a cave. Oh no, it's there. There we go. Let that run through. There we go. Ah, right one too. How are you? Lovely to have you here. How have you been? I'm just doing a little bit of casual levelling at the moment. Uh, 500 gold for 1 bar. That would be that'll be a lot of gold. Yeah, definitely. Oh, hold on. This is actually harder than I thought. Let's summon our pets. There we go. Let's move out of the way. Everyone died on this. Hold on. Let's just move back here. Oops. Where's my heal? It's one of these. Hold on. Aspect of the turtle. Feign death. Let's just do that for the moment. Hold on. Just whilst I sort my heals out and stuff. Okay. I wasn't quite ready for that. Let's come back. Release my spirit on that one. Hopefully I'll do that properly next time. My corpse is over this way. What did I miss on the chat here? Okay. In your server, it's at 1550, but it doesn't sell. Wow, that is a lot. When you told you to do that, just it was like 8 months ago. That's why you're considering it, but don't know if you want to commit to doing the farm Pandaria on 10 tunes every day or so. It's been dropping so much in your server. I think it's been quite popular at the moment, certainly. A lot of people have been in Pandaria getting extra sort of spirits of harmony and stuff like that. Desi, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Right, that was actually a tough one from the massive stinger. So let me see if I can do that a little bit better this time. It's at level 96 versus me. So is that a fixed level, I wonder? Do I have to come back and do this? Let's go through Call Pet. We should revive Pet. There we go. There we've got Bear back, and we should have Wolf alongside. There we go. So we also need to do, what have we got? Growl on. That's good. There we go. Let's have a look at this. So if we were to do this a bit more actively, I'm going to have to remember to heal my pet first. So let's concentrate on this. Can't do that right now. Let's do this a bit more actively, and then I'll just keep an eye on my bear's health whilst that's going down, because I wasn't concentrating on that. I was too busy watching chat and everything. 60%. So where's my heal aspect of the turtle? With my men pet. There we go. Men pet's going through a little bit more. Wait for that to cool down. Men pet again. There we go. Get you a bit healthier. Watch your pet's health. That's what you got to do as a hunter. There we go. That's much better. Paying attention helps. Much better. And we've got the stinger. Let's concentrate. Use this only cooldown definitely before pull. Yeah, I wasn't fully concentrating. I was still mashing buttons. Darkwing, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. We're just doing a little bit of leveling at the moment. Mend's next to your main spell, so you heal. You put Mend next to your main spell, so you heal it by accident. That's not a bad idea, actually. I can see how that would be useful. Okay, so we're in here accepting a quest, it looks like. There's one. We need to just get rid of a pale crawler whilst it's here. So what was my cooldown there? Flare and aspect of the turtle. Okay. And then we'll take you. And then pale creatures slain. And then the mushrooms we need to pick up. There's a lot of stuff in here. At least do a film. It's part of your solo rotation, so hit it every 30 seconds. That's a really good idea, actually. I need to sort of reorganize my keys, I think, for that very reason. Let's go fill that up, collect all that, collect each of these mushrooms. There's probably a treasure in here somewhere. I can't see it for all the other bits and pieces. That one's a large one, so we can probably get a lot more out of that. Let's start with this one. Get that extra one in. Let's get another one. Let's get a few of these at the same time. There we go, and then we can do a little bit more at the same time. Now I can mend pet whilst I remember. It's got a lot of stuff going in at once. There we go. Zeno, 44100, thank you so much for your Prime for 4 months. Thank you very much indeed. Let's get that going. That's that going. I'll come and get you some emotes in a moment. Thank you so much for your support. 4 months, that's amazing. Thank you. There we go. In case you were wondering why getting no WhatsApp messages, it's down it seems. Oh really? I very, very, very rarely use it myself. Anguish OC, good night to you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for being around tonight, and we'll hope to see you again soon. Resetting 90% of all the materials, custom made prices. Most of all the custom prices. Yeah, you've been waiting for that for a while, Jack, so glad you could make use of it. Game Cat, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're doing well this fine Tuesday evening. Starting to get warm here in the UK, so hopefully it's not going to be too unbearable later. Right, I'm going to do these whilst I'm here. I kind of missed that ledge over there though, so I have to go each one around. Still doesn't have the button to make people buy your stuff. I did ask on the channel if they had where's the make gold button. It didn't seem to be available. Was that? Do we need to? Oh, we need to free people, don't we? Hold on. 3 of these need to be freed, so that probably means I need to go back the other way, and there'll be someone around there as well. I can't see everything on the map because of this. All the icons I've got here. It's slightly tough. I might have to change a few things. So you're over here, which is the other one I missed. So I'll come back this way round and do this one. Collect all this up and then free you. There's someone else over there and help them out. I'll do this one as well. And we can get the rest of these. Do we need to kill this last things? Diane, we need to save. Don't know where they are. We might as well do you whilst we're here. We've got some herbs here as well. Each vitality. A few of those going. Oh, actually, you're quite tough, this one. Okay, let's go through this. 1, 4. Check the health on that. There we go. Oh, excuse me, just got to reposition. Hold on. Poison claws. Almost got you down. That should be alright for everything else. There we go. Precious Bloodthorn loot. That's interesting. We can get that. Then we should go back over to that one. We should get enough of that one. And then we need to find the last person, which is hiding somewhere. Hard to tell in the map. That's the juice collected. So we went round there. I'm going to check in here. This seems like a handy place if ever there was going to be someone to hide. There you are. And there's also some treasure here, which is fantastic. Because that is extra XP. And level 95. Fantastic. And that's all those done, so then we can hand this in, I'm guessing. WoD Tribute. That's the main issue here we got. Is everything's all muddled in together on this map at the moment, so I'll work my way around. Head on out. There we go. 94 times congrats. Well, thank you, Silent Mouse. Alright, I'll hand that in. And Hellcrawler will finish that off. There we go. Manual for 81 add-ons. Don't think I'll manage that. Ouch. Don't really trust these third-party sites. Oh, is that for the extra ones? I didn't sign up for TSM. Too lazy for beta stuff. That's fair enough. Each to their own, certainly. Right, where do we need to head? Central Shrouding Stones. Is that outside? It looks like it's outside. Let me work my way out here. Let me scroll on. For Overwolf, yes, I was thinking that, Will. There are some alternatives for managing your add-ons, though, I think. Hold on. Got an extra one here. Let me just fly my way out. I think we're going to head on this way. Yes, there we go. Let's go up and over this way. Getting an ad blocker for just that. Yeah, it does seem very ad intensive. Get the treasure over here. So where are you? In that hut. I bet you're in that hut. Congratulations, Kambi-sama. Got a few friends with me. Take a few of these at the same time. Need to heal my bear, that's for sure. Poor bear's taking a little bit of an attack. There we go, that's better. Now Wellhead is built in for ads. Wellhead in its default state does have a lot of ads, certainly. Since I signed up for premium, I found it a lot more manageable after that. I don't think it costs that much really for me to warrant it, certainly, given the amount of times I use it. Alright, where do we need to head? Oh, okay, we need to do these pylons, do we? Okay, let's head on around this side. And let's go around the next one. I'll follow this around. A few that just overtake the page, right, okay, and it literally just ruins the whole thing, certainly. Yeah, I don't want them filling 25% of the screen, that just seems too much. Right, where are we headed off to next? Shrouding stones, I'm guessing, from this. Get the treasure is this one, okay. Not sure which of these treasures I've gotten. Let's just work our way past them. Oh really? Yeah, that's a big change, certainly. Right, where's the treasure here? I imagine you're here in the bottom. There we go. That's easy enough. Apparently I'm in combat somewhere. Can't see where. Okay, now I'm not. There we are. Northern Shrouding Stone destroyed. Now I would say I get the treasure here next. This waypoint's telling me to go over this way. So there's another treasure here. Looking at this. Where is the treasure? Is it inside? Rolling spirits. The trouble with these treasures, in a cave the entrance is slightly to the northeast. Right, okay, so we go round in, is that the cave? Oh, that looks like a cave. Let's go do this whilst we're here. That's a lot of squirrels. There we go. Grab the treasure. And let's run outside whilst we can. There we go. And then we can get that. What's that whilst we're here? Is that a herb? That's a mining node. Okay, we'll take that. Dad Freddy. I'm sorry, Mushy. It was part of the quest. What am I up to now, Creeper2? We are just doing a little bit of casual leveling on Bridget, my Dwarven Hunter, who is going to be my Dual Crafter Engineer once I've got myself up to max level. At the moment, I'm just working my way through collecting up treasures and getting myself up to level currently 96. So racing through the levels quite nicely. I'm so sorry, Mushy. Alternative to Overwolf is Cursebreaker. It's CLI based, takes some getting used to, but no ads and actually very easy to use. I'll have to look into that. I think you posted that on the Discord, didn't you, Real Ginny?
What can I do?
Disable cookies on loads of sites. That helped as well. Can't find info on what to show you. Ah, interesting. The Quest Helper add-on is called Azeroth Autopilot, which really helps with stuff like this. It gets a little bit stuck on... Lunar Blossom is something over this way at the moment. It looks like there's a treasure here as well. But we'll miss that one at the moment. Feed it to the Brutal. Do the bonus objectives as well with the heirloom war mode on your 100 in no time. Yes, that's a good point actually. I did take war mode off, I think, because of some trouble in Redbridge a while ago. I think I forgot to put it back on. Where do I need to go here? Oh, it's this quest with these, I believe. Lunar Blossoms, which are these little things here. I don't think I have to kill the other things. Where did that come from? Oh, yeah, didn't spot you there. Must have snuck up behind me. Got a few extras coming in. We'll deal with those as well. Heal up poor Mr. Bear. I'll do that one and that one. There we go. Okay. You set up a macro with /AAP skip when it gets stuck. That's worth doing, certainly. I don't tend to use it that much myself. I try and follow it as much as possible, but yeah, doing the bonus objectives would be really useful here as well. Set waypoints in phase and top time go from 90 to 400 in less than an hour. Yeah, I think focusing on just the treasures would be quite handy. Although I do like to break it up with a little bit of quest bits and pieces as well at the same time. Just kind of changes the pace slightly. Cassette tape, using your Prime for 4 months. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. I have a whole load of emotes. Thank you indeed. Oop, hold on. Just got myself a little bit extra friends here. Let me deal with those at the moment. You can get to 104 pretty easy doing the bonus objectives. Oh, that's a good point. I could carry on. I think what I like to do once I get to 110 is... oh, I've lost my bear. Hold on. Revive bear. Right, this one keeps on spawning here, which is causing me a few issues. So I'm going to actually go over here and then get myself to somewhere safer once you've done those. Actually, there's some more over that side, so I'll go over here. Didn't actually mean to shoot that one, but we have. So I'll do that one whilst I'm here, and then I'll get the rest of these whilst those are here, and I'll get that going, and then heal you up, clear out those. And then I need to fly, I think, to find myself the rest of these things. Forbidden Love. So let's have a look around here. Is that inside here? It looks like it should be inside here. Drop Mal's hideout. I'll do that. That should work. There. If you want Tom to go to 120 quick, buy a freehold boost at 101. Oh right, okay. Well, they could do that. I don't like to spend gold though. That's the only issue, perhaps. You go for the artifacts and these yourself, 100 to 104. Love those as transmogs. Interesting, actually. 15 an hour, a good ratio for mantid solves. That's for Vial of the Sounds, is it? 111, right. Okay, we've done that. Turn in quest. Okay, we need to head on outside, I think, for this one. Let's head on up, and we'll just go up and over. I think that should be easier. Just archaeologies in general. Oh, right, okay. So we've got a cookie in the corner. Are you going to come up, cookie? There we go. We're going to have a cookie come up. There we go. We don't have cookie camera because that's moved over there, but we at least have her tail in the screen. There we go. Let's see if I can move the camera down a little bit. There we go. There's a cookie. Just adjust that again. There we go. Yeah, this is Cookie. She's just she has been sleeping. We did have Cookie Cam available. Hold on. Let me see if I can grab the other camera. Let's see if this works. Hold on. Oops, oh, that's too close. There we go. There's, oh, I need to zoom it out actually. Hold on. Properties. Configure video. Zoom. There we go. There's a side view of Cookie. She's gone around the other side now. So I have to turn that one off. There we go. That kind of worked. I tried to tilt the camera down so I didn't I didn't show too much. That's Cats for you. She is a lovely cat, certainly. Right, okay, let's have a look. Where are we at? What did I miss? Special weight for me, 2 for 1. Oh, thank you, Real Jenny. Very kind of you to offer. So we're already at 96. I'm not even using the potion at the moment. I didn't buy another potion from my garrison. For some reason I'm still in combat, so let me just work my way around here. We can do this one. We can turn in this one. And then we complete the quest over here. Oh, we go here and down, I think. That's the waypoint. Is there something in here? Ah, treasure, I think. Get the treasure. Take that, and that's another 50,000. The treasures are really good boost in XP, really, aren't they? PR boost normally see them for like 4k a level with looms. Takes maybe an hour to 110 to 120. Oh, really? That's actually a reasonable price. 40k for 10 levels. If you level all your tunes that way. I mean, for an hour 110 to 120 is decent. Okay, we're on a treasure hunt at the moment. Now, I remember a few of these from doing them last time. I believe there's one underneath here. So you have to fly down and underneath. Helps if you don't aggro everything at the same time. Okay, I might have to just shoot these rather than do that, and then Bear can be a little bit better. There we go. Sorry, Bear. Let's just clear this away a little bit. There we go. Shock scale 3. Bear can heal a bit more. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. Then we need to get ourselves underneath here. Somewhere is the treasure. There it is. Go around this way. And Crypto Girl, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Just getting myself some treasure. Buried right at the bottom of a mushroom. Gives me a nice little bit of extra XP. And then I'm going to head on back outside. And there's another treasure, another one on top of the mushroom this time. Not under the water, thankfully. If I can just get myself out, and we can fly out this way. It's saddened to hear that the Longboy is being removed in the pre-patch rather than Shadowlands. Not quite a bit of time off for you. Yes, I was hoping that it was going to be actually in the Shadowlands release. Tide only about 2 to 3 pulls, rinse and repeat, easy levels. Wow, that's pretty decent, certainly. Another 3 million to go. That's a fair amount, but it's certainly doable if you can get your niches working. Certainly, I have to go. Wish you all the best and thank you for your TSM videos. Without that, you'd be the proud owner of Cashew. Well, Orifisu TV, it's been lovely to have you here, and I hope to see you again very soon. Trying to level 11 tunes to 120 before Shadowlands. That's a fair old trek, certainly. I thought I was going a bit laggy there, but I seem okay at the moment. Right, more treasure. Where's this one? Is this on the top? Next to you? Yes, it does look like. The painter person. Your chest. And then we'll get another treasure over here. You need 3 million yourself, but okay with not having the auction house mount. I think if the good thing is it's not really going away. If you really do want it and you want to wait till after Shadowlands, you can still get it. It just means you have to work a little bit harder to go to the black market auction house and get it that way. Valcor, lovely to have you here. Finally catch me live, but always at work when I well, it's lovely to have you here. How have you been? There's an add-on called Paste, which allows you to copy strings and text into WoW. You also have TomTom add-on, you can copy all the waypoints directly. Right, looks like we need to do a few things here in a bonus objective, which could be handy, because that will get me a decent amount of XP. But it seems to want me to do the treasures first. Is that a treasure? No, that's a herb. That's not what we wanted here. This is... oh, there's a disturbed podling. Hold on, let me just deal with that. Ah, it's right down there in between the others. I can see it sparkling away. They hit 4.4 mil and ended up buying some more accounts to get up to 8, so you're now 3.6 mil. I'm feeling confident. That was an interesting payoff to go for there, is to actually use that money to get more accounts to then get further. I mean, you'll be in a strong position, certainly, if you enjoy playing multiple accounts. I've yet to master that skill, certainly. Because if you garrison resources, you need to send out some starter missions. Okay, thank you, veteran. Was I following the right thing there? Southern Shrouding Stone. Stinger we did. What's it actually... oh, you do want me to do the bonus objective here. Okay, so these are doable. Because they're all on the edges. I remember doing this one before. There we go. Hillian, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. I really love it, to be honest. It's so much fun. And getting them... while BFA was cheap, was worth it. Yeah, if that's definitely worth... fun is beats everything, definitely. If you're enjoying it, then by all means carry on. That's how it works. Right, there's a load of things over here we need to deal with, so let's do that one and that one. And then we've got some others over here. The Plain Stalkers are the tricky one with this for the bonus objective. I seem to remember. If we can do these systematically, we should be fine. There we go. Thank you, Mushy. Wow, that time has gone very quickly. That's what happens when you do giveaways. Right, we'll run around here. We'll do these ones. They're usually all around the edge. There's some that are hidden as well, I seem to remember as well. Useful for this and rares and such, yes. Definitely makes sense to do those. Right, something else around the corner. I think that's a herb. We'll follow that in a moment. in light of archaeology not getting work in Shadowlands, do you think they'll do something with the dwarf racial? I think it unlikely, because there is still archaeology in... oh, didn't see that one. Or that one. I think archaeology is still valid in the older expansions. I think it's mainly a Shadowlands thing because of this. Maybe it's from a lore point of view more than anything else. Take those two. I'll take this. Seacliff, I've got 3 of 12 for the shaded planestalkers. That's not many at all. Let's just have a look around here. They're usually around... There's one of those, but I want really the actual creatures themselves, these ones, because they hide. Those are the tricky ones we need to get, and I can get the eagles more easily afterwards. I think so. Did you miss one? It was the Gumdrops did some Silent Mouse in the stream. Gumdrops did some TSM 4.10 beta giveaways. Do that as well whilst I'm here. Oh, I lost my bear. Whoops. Revive pet. I need to pay more attention to my poor pet health. There we go. Don't forget hunter tracking. Yes, there is that, isn't there? It's I can track beasts, can't I? I track different types of animals. Now, what I want to do is go over here, take that one, and there's another one there, and pull all those together. Then I can multi-shot them all. And I'm 7 of 12 in a decent position. Yes, I think it was when you were lurking, Silent Mouse. Okay, we've done that. Take this one as well, and that one which is there. And then move around here. We expect some TSM 4.10 guides for specific professions from me. I think I will certainly do some general TSM guides, and then what I would really like to do is continue the series that I've done on things like alchemy and inscription and enchanting, and I'll go through all of those in more sort of deep dive details. I've literally got there's one over there I need to get. I've got a list as long as my arm of things that I want to do videos on of late, and it's really a question of just getting the time to do them, because they are taking a lot longer. Now that I've upped my production quality, it's taken me a lot longer to get each of the videos out. I'm spending more time collecting footage, editing it together, using my 3D stuff. So there's a lot I'm trying to put into my videos at the moment. Guides to some of the new options would be useful. Yeah, definitely. Keep the suggestions coming. I'll certainly add as many in as I can. Alright, what have we got? We're 9 of 12 shaded planestalkers. 10 of 12 now. And then we just need... There's a few around here actually, so we can do that one. And we can do the eagles whilst we're here. So we need 2 of each. That's 2 there. There's plenty of the birds around. It's those that we're after. That's what we want to bring in. I need to also deal with my poor bear, which needs reviving again. There we go. There we are. And what program am I using for video editing, cutting and stitching? I am using mainly Adobe After Effects for a lot of the stuff that I'm doing at the moment, simply because it has Seacliff Clara, I just did one of those. Simply because I do a lot of graphics. If I was just editing the video, then I'd be using Adobe Premiere as well, which I use both a lot anyway, but there we go, fantastic. Level 97. Perfect way to finish that part. So now we need to go get a treasure. Really want to make an Ursary joke right now. What else did I miss in the chat? Hold on, let me scroll up. Is it free or one of the expensive ones? It does require a monthly subscription for the Adobe suite, but because I use it so much and my family uses it, we all it's kind of like we get a discounted version of it anyway, so it's worth doing. Anyone tried alchemy crafting with TSM 4.10 yet? If so, is it bugged when it comes to the crafting of different ranked items? I've not seen an issue with different ranked items, Catherine. I used to find that TSM would get stuck just going through the crafting list on alchemy particularly. Since I've gone over to 4.10, I can happily say that that's not been a problem, certainly. Previous ranks are removed from your crafting reports. I was like from doing the old previous ones. Yeah, that would make sense. Gumdrops. Professions slowly die on most realms, so it could be less of a priority. I mean, once, hopefully, fingers crossed, if I can get into the not TSM, the Shadowlands beta, I would really like to try out the professions and have a look at them. You went with Sony Vegas, which is £40, not too bad, and DaVinci is free as well. That one's I've been recommended. DaVinci I've tried. It's quite tricky to get your head around the way its projects work. The other thing that I used to do my videos in, my original videos that are still on YouTube are using Windows Movie Maker. Yes, something like that, definitely. Right, let's go head over this way. Yeah, I mean, the bug squashing that's been going on in TSM 4.10 has been so rapid. Safu and the team have been doing an amazing job. Right, there's a lot of stuff flying around here. Where was the treasure? There it is. That's why there's a lot of stuff flying around here. And to that one, once I head over and grab the egg. And, oops, didn't mean to get that one. Well, we've got it now anyway. Get ourselves into a better position, and we can deal with that. Heal up poor bear that I've neglected again. There we go. That was issue 8.2 alchemy recipes replacing rank 1 with rank 2, and then it added 2 rank 3s, and then the queue wouldn't know which one to use. Oh, right, interesting. If you're going to use it a lot, the 300 price tag is still good compared to the others. Yeah, 10 million gold is a lot, certainly. You can get used to it, so I went with Vegas Pro Studio. Can recommend, and not a monthly sub. Yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it? It really is the Adobe suite. It's every month that is expensive. I mean, I've got a reasonable deal at the moment where I get it for about £23 a month, I think. So it's not quite as expensive, but it is still a lot each month. There is. I think I need to get that bag there. Alchemist satchel. And then there's another treasure probably over here by the looks of things. Is it underwater? No. That's a herb by the looks of things. It's not what I wanted. It's a little bit further. 54 yards. Is it up on top? It looks like it is. I'll take that one. And then the next ones are over here. Okay, that's complete quest over here. We're heading all the way over in this direction. That's a little too far for me at the moment. Actually, we could go over there. Let's go over there, complete the quest, and then we can always Hearthstone back to the garrison. How's Ruben? He's doing fine, just had some treats. Oh, bless him. I do miss Ruben. I tell you what, Gumdrops, last week I went onto Twitch and I watched your last video that was on Twitch, just for old time's sake, and it was back from 2 years ago when TSM 4 had just been released into beta. So it seems surreal 2 years later to be doing exactly the same thing, but it was such a so reminiscent of coming back and sort of listening to the music you had on, and everyone coming in, all the familiar names and the faces. So if anyone hasn't done that, I do recommend you go and drop into Gumdrops' channel and check out the last stream. Just to remember the good old times. A Reuben photo a month. That would be nice. And people are still active in your Discord as well, which is nice to see. I'm always popping in there from time to time. Where do I need to actually head here? Nether binder, there we go. It was indeed. Oh, this is the person I actually need to kill. Okay, that's easy enough. Well, easier said than done when your bear is at 23% health. That's not quite the same. I missed the food fights. Yeah, there were always those. Jack was the culprit for most of those, I think. Right, okay. Do I need to kill? I need to get rid of a few of these anomalies. So let's do a few of those whilst I'm here. I need to do how many anomalies? Bonus objectives. 1 of 8 arcane anomalies and 14 eggs. So that's a pretty decent amount to do. They're all fairly well concentrated here, but because the time is running short, what I'm actually going to do is jump and Hearthstone back to my garrison for the moment, so that we don't get ourselves in a sticky situation, certainly. Yeah, we can blame Jack, no problem. They were the good fighters. Thank you, Silent Mouse. That's why I was hearthing back, certainly. Yeah, it was good times. Right, let's go over here and we'll stick in the middle as we're finishing up here. I've got loads of stuff in my bag I need to sort out. We won't do that on stream because that will be boring, but I will just sell all my junk, get rid of all of that. That will clear out some bag space. Everything else was listed on fine, so that's fine. What I will do, actually, just as a last thing, is I'll go jump over to WoDawakening and see if we can get ourselves a Silas proc ready for next time. Is this the leveling guide I'm using? Syncopatics? Yeah, I'm using Azeroth Autopilot to just help me on my way through the levels. It's nice and easy. Unthrottle TSM. See what happens when all NPCs in WoW start starting. It's not TSM that's throttled. It's Blizzard that's throttled the auction house. Certainly. Thank you, Game Cat Cat. All right, let's have a look. Smile early, smile often. Can't ask for better advice than that. Silas. Let's have a look. And we have continuous curing. Okay, no luck tonight. How are we doing on the... Well, we've got a few things that expired actually, so let's deal with those. And let's take the buys as well, the Zinanthid. And then we'll borrow your Brutosaur, if I may, and post those on. I heard people mention it was understood what they meant. There are a couple of paid ones, Zygor and Doogie's Guide. I've not used Doogie's, but I've used Zygor before. I used that in Classic, and that was really useful for that. A slightly more polished version, but obviously you have to pay each month for it, and so it did start getting quite expensive. I prefer to use free ones if I can. So I'm back to using Azeroth Autopilot, just my alts here, where I'm not too concerned about power leveling through and things like that. I'm just literally just want a little bit of help guiding me through the levels, so I can just kind of concentrate on the flow of the game. Gumdrop's live streaming soon. maybe some old disco beats and things like that. He was an expert shot with the cheese though. Got the picture on the wall bullseye. Yeah, Azeroth Autopilot works just fine, certainly. So to finish off, thank you all for a fantastic stream. Thank you once again, Gumdrops, for doing the TSM 4.10 beta giveaways on the stream today. That was really good fun. Shall we go and find someone we can send a raid on over to? Where's my Twitch client? We have Wowhead is on, Automatic Jack is on, Gold Goblin's on, Student's on, Tomcat's on, and Shah of Dave's on. Actually, I haven't done Shah of Dave in a while, so let's send some love over to Shah of Dave, as he was in the stream earlier. He can return some love, doing some raw gold farms by the looks of things. So let me just work that out and have a look. / raid the Shah of Dave. There we go. Glad to catch you as well, right one too. Lovely having you all here. Thank you all. Been a really lovely stream. So thank you all for your company and the good times. My next stream will be on Thursday. If you don't know already, I have a separate channel for my on my YouTube for my old streams. Now it goes to Samadan Streams YouTube channel. In fact, I'll link it here. Cut that and streams. Put the link there. That's for that. And obviously my regular YouTube channel. Keep an eye on that because there'll be new things coming through. And Zeno, thank you so much for the sub. That hasn't come through on the alert, but I just saw it pop through there. So thank you for that. Let's sort the raid out. There we go. Shower of Dave, that's coming through. So thank you all. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I'll see you all on Thursday, hopefully. Until next time, happy gold making, and I'll see you very soon.